I never told my joke last session.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We are recording now.
Awesome.
Justin, you're a bitch.
Thank you.
Love you.
All right. My goat, fucking hell. My joke from last session that I never got to tell because too many things were happening. Why do zombies sleep all the time?
I don't know, Kate. Why do zombies sleep all the time?
Because they're dead tired.
Jump off a
Oh,
bridge.
can I also say a joke? Can I also say a joke really quick?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Where do bad rainbows go?
I don't know where.
To Prism. It's, a light but it gives them time to reflect. Shut up!
I was trying to find it in time, but can anybody find that wow 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 sound? There it is.
The jokes are funny.
Great start.
Farm, is there anything you would like to share with class?
Yeah, an actual not a goofy mood. I passed my test.
Woo!
My mod 1 test. I get to keep taking my
Yay!
class.
Yay!
Well on your way to
Yay!
becoming a firefighter.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
No.
Hell yeah, brother.
I
That's the firewood.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and launch into summary while I bring us all in.
Oh boy.
Last time, after having caught up with Helu, who returned, there was just a lot of more discussion at the Helu returned, and Marcus had scryed on Sedge's parents, and had learned something was wrong. You had attempted to scry it again. There were some other conversations. Please fill in with please feel free to fill in with whatever I'm missing. But there were some other conversations regarding Blossom, regarding Helu's return. And Marcus continued to scry on the parents. You did eventually tell Sedge what you had seen, which led to some discussions, culminating in you guys figuring that the most likely candidate was something called an Ooblex. A sort of ooze-type creature that feeds on memories and mimics people to lure others. But, you'll continued on. I think you guys are like a day or two outside of Neverwinter. When you all discussed potentially making a deal with Titania, but potentially in an effort to get Blossom back for any length of time. You guys didn't settle on anything just yet, and Titania went wandering into the woods for some peace and quiet, for some thinking, which led to an encounter with a creature known as a witch stalker, that very quickly overwhelmed and brought Titania down. The party rushed in time to see her breathe her last. They quickly took down the witch stalker, rushed to her side, and brought her back, only to find that it was Blossom at the front rather than Titania. Is there anything I missed?
Marcus did do a quick scrying on the Whisker gang for their whereabouts. And they're
Yes.
either in possible sewer in Neverwinter or Luskin, possibly. Who knows?
Correct. And there was some concern that they might be a threat to the river rats.
Yes, so we sent out a letter in advance, just in case.
shit.
Can't believe Blossom fucking died.
Well, fuck.
I can't. You're
I'm-
getting smacked around.
I can only cast 2 spells.
That thing was scary.
But that brings us into session. We come to. We can, if you'd like, start after Blossom's resurrection, or we can move back to camp, saying that you all collected her and moved back. It is up to you guys.
I'm fine with whatever. I know Torrent paused the Harpers.
Yes.
Just to give literally everyone a fucking moment.
Yes.
So I think Torrent would probably keep the rest of the Harpers to the side, but not Nick.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say camp just because the way things ended last time in that scene was perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hopeful
Um,
man would.
Yeah.
So you all have returned to camp. Let me go ahead and switch to camp map. Where is this one? I really need to nope, that's the wrong one. Give me a second. I have so many fucking maps.
Rip.
Oh, is it other? It is other. Here we go. You all return to camp. Yep. Oh, right. I need to remove that dead, status
Blossom's
from
still
the-
dead.
There we go.
They're just dragging Blossom back to camp.
I
dead.
like the meme of the minus parentheses dead.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
But, sorry, brain. You all have returned to camp. Blossom, with you all, probably bundled in a blanket or a cloak. The Harpers trail behind. Nick is concerned, but knows, it's not his moment. And the rest of the Harpers are confused and concerned, but hanging back.
Interesting. I feel like Marcus would take the lead at the very least of going to talk with Torrent so Torrent can let everybody else know the situation.
Yeah. No, that's as the shakes hands liaison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet in the middle. There.
In the middle of the battlefield. Is everything right? Is Blossom enough?
As alright as it can be. I guess you can say it's a mix of
It's a little too blue,
good
sorry.
news and bad news.
No, that is understandable. It's
But nothing that nothing to really worry over. We lost her for a time. Now she's back. Really back this time, I guess you can say. I would appreciate your help in possibly talking with Nick. I imagine he's concerned, but
I will speak to him. He will want to talk to her himself, I'm sure.
of course. Let's leave that till morning at the very least.
Of course.
And I
It's if Marcus explained what he
Yeah.
saw, his order of events, Torrent will go back, tell the Harpers okay, this is what happened.
And there is sort of a moment I think that all the Harpers have as they take the news and they do sort of sit in silence. I think you might feel this too, Torrent, as they all sort of relive what happened about 2 weeks ago. Cause that's still fresh.
Certified fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nick approaches you and he goes, but Blossom is all right now?
Physically, yes, she has recovered, but
It's never
who's
easy.
to say is yes, who's to say is that there is not some after effect of coming back? Shock, I imagine. Disorientation, perhaps. She
Right, of course.
may need time with just the bands.
Oh, that wasn't. I wasn't implying that she shouldn't spend time with him, and she shouldn't come back here. I'm glad that she's spending time with the Banes again.
As am I. They missed her quite a bit. Perhaps by morning, maybe a little bit after, you should be able to speak, but check in with Marcus first.
Right, of course. I very well might. Might be better to let her come to me, actually. I don't know how much. This might seem like a strange question to ask, but is she who she was before?
I think so. I think the woman you know is not here at the moment. I'm still not sure of what to make of it, to be honest.
Neither am I, but I think I don't know how much she knows or remembers right now, so I'll give her time. I'll let her come to me if she wishes.
Torrent will pat his shoulder. You're a good man.
And you're a good friend, Torrent.
Friend zone.
Oh.
There's like a hurts a little bit, but she pushes that aside. It's not about her right now.
Mood when Nick Bottom has that riz.
She'll probably bring food to the Banes. I imagine they're going to be more concerned with Blossom than cooking necessarily.
Yeah.
So she'll bring over food and drinks and things of that nature while keeping the Harpers sorted and whatnot.
All right. Okay. And this seems like a good opportunity if we would like to return to the Bane side of camp.
I think as Marcus, as they were walking back to camp, Blossom was like clutching Marcus's hand the whole way, but when he left to go meet up with Torrent, her hand she was like drawn to hold Sedge's hand because he was the one to resurrect her. So like that like faint sensation of magic coming from him, she's like, I want to be next to this person right now because whatever's happening may not be real.
Immense
Still not
amount of
quite grounded.
gratitude.
It's
Sedge
gratitude and
took
also,
Blossom
like,
right into his side.
yeah, it's more like gratitude, and this is this person is the one who, like, I am alive because of this person. It's not so much gratitude as it is, if I let go of them, I don't know what could happen.
Right.
Mm.
These people are your lifeline in a pretty literal way.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Exactly.
Kalu would be on her other side. Probably would have actually wrapped Blossom in her boar coat or cloak. Just little sad sorcerer bundle.
The tiniest little glass cannon.
Oh, that's totally
just-
something I forgot to ask, by the way. If Titania continued to wear the boar cloak.
Oh.
No, I think she might have left it with the Banes. I don't think she would have worn it.
Oh.
Oh. It would have clashed with her outfit, so I'm actually gonna unequip it, even though it never really came up.
Was it a cloak of protection, really?
It was a cloak of thunder resistance.
Oh. Just yeah. I think
Mhm.
I think Kalu is just trying to be a living heater at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If Blossom's like other hand is out, Hellu's probably just like gently like rubbing her thumb repetitively over the top of Blossom's hand as like trying to soothe her. Soothe both of
Mhm.
them, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I'll say
Mhm.
Marcus probably held on to that cloak then if it was returned. So in an almost
was-
symbolic way, he gets it
I don't-
back again.
I don't
and-
think it was more returned so much as it was just left behind from Blossom's things
Gotcha.
when
So
they were
he would,
leaving.
Just
he
sort
would
of
have definitely held
discarded
on.
somewhere.
Gotcha. Would have held on to it with hope that Blossom would come back. So he probably folds it up into a makeshift pillow, and in that way, giving it back to Blossom
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Crying up
for her to rest by the fire. As we're all probably huddled around Blossom, making sure
Yeah.
wind doesn't grab her and
yank her away.
whisk her away somewhere.
Yeah, make sure she doesn't take 1d6 wind damage.
Okay. Uncalled for.
Yeah, she's not a wizard, you guys.
They have the same health.
I 1v1 a giant wolf, okay?
You
And
lost that
You lost.
1v1.
Yeah, you died.
Spectacularly.
But I still did like 18 points of fire damage to it before I died.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is there any roleplay in particular that you guys want to do, or are you content with it just being everyone's sort of just recovering night?
But with an everyone sort of recovery night, I think we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put too much on Blossom tonight, kind of
No.
a thing.
Yeah.
She
Alright.
did just die.
Okay. So you guys, reconvene with Blossom at your side of camp. Get her bedroll set up, give her back her cloak. And then gradually, at one point, Torrent comes over with food. I try. You all can eat. Spend the night to recover your strength, recover your, sense of calm.
We lost that months ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, really. But eventually you all can turn in for the night.
Marcus again does not sleep usually, but he for this particular night he spends his whole time sitting on a chair and just watching Blossom. I think.
This is also, I also want to point out this is the same day that you I think spectacularly failed on your con save.
Yeah, you're just
Oh, yeah.
extremely
Oh,
sick.
well.
I'm unwell, but I do not sleep. I just park up in my little chair.
Hellu would probably take watch
Okay.
at night. I I feel like with this wolf, and maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, Jen, I feel like that would have spooked the Banes and the Harpers enough to do potential watches, even though there's so many of us.
Yeah, you are traveling with a group of people going for the festival. So it doesn't spook just you. It spooks a lot of people. A little uncertain about everything that happened, but so a lot of groups. There's a little bit less you don't see children
Merry-
running around as much. A little less like sort of noise and merriment. As groups tonight are more huddled together, staying within their little groups. Yeah, and you can see others along the way do seem to stay up and keep watch. So you and the Harpers do seem to keep watch. Was there
I
anything in
think-
particular you wanted to do?
I think Halu would probably sketch, kind of distractedly sketch, still keeping an eye out, but like
Okay.
one of those things of Blossom is back. I to draw like that need of I need to remember this.
Yeah. All right. Kate, were you saying something?
Yeah, I think after Blossom finishes her trance in the tent with Marcus, she like rolls over to sit up and then just sees him staring at her.
Hey, sleepyhead.
You have no idea how unsettling that is.
What? What are you talking about? I just so happened to be sitting here when you woke up.
Have you been like that all night?
No, I moved the chair like once, I think.
You look paler than I did a couple hours.
I'm not sure how pale purple can look, but it might just be an effect of the night. Nothing to worry about.
You look lilac.
Yeah. Can I make an insight check on Marcus to see if he's
Yeah, I do remember that you had rolled pretty high on deception, but I am gonna have you make a new deception roll.
Fair,
A lot of
fair.
shit has happened. I feel like that would throw you off.
Yeah,
just a
I
little
agree.
bit, yeah.
throw him off his rhythm.
Oh, that's actually kind of low for me.
Also
still-
low for me.
I got a 4, but I got a +9 in deception, so
That's a 13 total.
No.
What'd you get for your insight?
I rolled a 6 + 5 for 11.
Oh my god.
I really thought you had me
The
there.
couple that fits
No.
together.
Yeah, for real.
So 13 total for me.
Yeah, it's like, you just look pale. You met. Yeah, he's just really worried about me and stressing out because of that, not because he's poisoning himself every morning.
This whole thing's been a
Oh.
poison to me.
How are you holding up? I know we haven't had much time to talk recently.
Holding up as well as anyone would in this situation, but everything's better now you're back. I'm happy you're back.
She's
I mean,
gonna.
It was tough. It was hard, but you know, I love you. I adore you. I literally worship the rain that waters the ground, that grows on the grass you walk on. So yes, it's been a little difficult for me, but you're back now.
When he says I love you, but Marcus Blackblood said that.
I was literally
Yeah,
about to
okay,
type,
go,
just
man.
you can't just say that kind of shit. What the fuck?
What gets me is the way that you were just like, yeah, I love you like this. Anyways.
Anyways,
Yeah, it
you're
was
good now.
hard, but like,
Don't let it get to your head or whatever, okay? You owe me one.
Blossom.
You had me very worried, right? But I will choose to forgive you this time.
Blossom's gonna get up. Is there another chair in the room?
In
Or
your
in the
tent?
I'm gonna say there used to be. There used to be like another stool chair thing, but Blossom's been gone. So all Marcus has had is his rusty old chair, or his rusty old little stool thing.
Probably pass it off to like
Yeah.
Sedge and Nylith.
Mhm.
That's right. They need an extra seat now.
For their poetry.
Yeah, for
No,
the
the fuck we
poetry
do not. Fuck off.
I think
so they could stare at each other from different sides of the tent, you know.
without a word, Blossom's going to pick up the pillow she was just using and fold up her sleeping bag and use it as a pillow. And then
Marcus is not
gonna
gonna
plop
have that.
on-
He's gonna stand up and he's gonna offer his chair, obviously.
she's gonna like give him like a hold on, and then she's gonna put the folded sleeping bag and the pillow next to each other. She's gonna sit on the pillow and then just pat the sleeping bag next to her, like join me down here.
Marcus would do that. He probably sits in that way that you do when you kind of like sit on your knees a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just sit down and take Blossom in as she is now that she's Blossom again.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna pull out a dagger. No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me?
I got you now, bitch.
I got you.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm just gonna take one of your hands and lay my head on your shoulder. Just kind of trace. Maybe let me know if I'm wrong, but like maybe Margus has a couple scars from like alchemy experiments gone wrong over the years.
Not
his-
from
on
alchemy
his fingers.
experiments.
Not from alchemy
Or
experiments.
other
How many
things.
times you've been knocked
Jesus.
around?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like there's like a little scar on his thumb for when she accidentally spilled boiled water everywhere and it got on his finger and he had a blister for a couple days.
He's definitely got some Neverwinter scars. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I think she's just gonna like trace one of his scars with her thumb. And just lean against him.
Marcus is definitely just gonna lean into and just enjoy the silence for a while, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you really share a room with someone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. It's a quiet moment. Quiet moment in your tent. Alu, you're sketching out on watch. Anything else in particular? Okay. The next morning comes. Watches pass uneventfully, though. You do hear some distant howls in the distance, but none of them seem to come close enough for major concern beyond sort of a knee-jerk reaction.
I will be doing my skincare.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Blossom's watching suspiciously.
Obviously, he's not gonna do it right in front of Blossom. Come on.
You think she's gonna let him out of her sight? No, this thing goes both ways, buddy.
Stand back. What did I miss?
Oh,
Marcus and Blossom cuddling.
Tooth-rottingly
Aw.
sweet shit.
I got a 6.
I think I'm gonna need you to start today. I think I'm gonna need you to have a point of exhaustion for today.
That's fine. I'll take it.
You are unwell.
I am unwell. Is it possible for me to make my usual deception roll for the day?
Oh my god.
You can, and by the grace of the fact that it wasn't a 5 or lower, you make it straight and not with disadvantage.
I will take it. I will take it.
Can I make an insight check at advantage because I saw him drink this and then immediately
You
like
don't know what I'm drinking. So maybe it's my vitamins. Come on.
hey, maybe I walk over and sniff it after you like kind of tense up a little.
I mean, all medicine smells kind of ooh, you know.
But
I mean, not all
Ooh,
poison
brother,
kind of
ooh.
not all poison is like burning your nose either. The best poison
Right.
is odorless. So, I got a what is this? 15 plus 9, 24.
Fucking bitch!
damn.
I only got a 19 total. Fucking
He-
expertise over here.
I do imagine, though, that you drink it and you do, like, wince or grimace, but you otherwise appear just fine.
Is that your new morning coffee?
This? No. Just a little tonic I brewed.
Do you mind if I try it?
Put a little hair on your chest. No, I would not recommend it, especially in your state.
Then why did you drink it?
Because it's for me. I made it for me. I'll be more than happy to brew you some tea or something if you would like. Nothing would make me happier.
I would love some elf, but first I have to think I need to talk to Nick.
Okay. If you think you're well enough for that, are you feeling okay?
I mean, I'm still a little rattled, but no broken bones, no missing fingers.
It's always a plus.
DM,
Yes.
before I went to day with my trance, could I have checked to see how the mab mark has progressed?
Yeah. I think to you, it's a bit startling. If you were Titania, you know, it would have been a very
Yeah.
progressive change, and so it would have been a startling. To you, who hasn't had the opportunity to check on it very often, the progress is startling.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's just like an inch or half an inch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's almost to the elbow now, is what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 inches away from the elbow joint. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Marcus definitely noticed Blossom like pull down like a shirt sleeve. Like she changed into her original traveling clothes with them. And like she's just like pulling down the sleeve of her long sleeve shirt nervously. I'll see you at breakfast.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Gotta make sure we give you something filling. God knows you need it. Best of luck with Nick.
I'm gonna reach up and give Marcus a kiss on the cheek. I know I don't.
He will turn and give her a kiss on the lips, obviously. It's like, no. You've been gone for too long.
I haven't said this, but I love you. And I give Marcus a smile and step out of the tent.
Losing
Mar-
my
Marcus has been waiting a long time to hear that, so he just tries to act cool and nonchalant to it.
While trying
lead
not
the
to
way.
throw up.
Sick
Yeah.
as a dog, and your girlfriend just says she loves you. And
Bro,
is
if
also gonna go
Blossom starts
talk to
getting
her
sick-
ex? Question mark.
Her ex, but also is also kind of seeing still. Unclear.
Yeah, super unclear.
It's been a messy week.
It's been a messy
Really
Yeah,
has.
that's
The
one way to put it.
situationship.
Messy like 2 weeks.
But Marcus is gonna go get started on breakfast for Blossom when she comes back
Okay.
from talking.
You should
to
wear the
her.
apron outfit so that way Blossom can see it.
Oh, yeah. The fucking Marcus being shirtless.
Shirtless.
Can't wearing the kids the cook apron.
Normally Marcus would, but he has an extreme case of the chills after drinking that poison. That couple of days.
You might honestly, and I said this is joking. You might be a little feverish.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. I gotta keep on these layers or something. I don't know.
When you're feverish, you don't want to keep on the layers.
But you gotta
You
take them.
should.
Yeah,
No, you
Oh,
should.
right,
You gotta
yeah.
sweat it out. You gotta
Yeah.
sweat that out.
So I actually looked it up.
Bro, you
Just
think I know how to
sweating-
take care of my health?
I looked it up.
That's
Sweating
what
out
we're
is
here for.
generally not actually. It's more of an old
Oh,
wives' tale than anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're a land of old wise tales, so
It's from the school of miasma in medicine. You have
whole-
to sweat out the
the whole
bad
point-
water.
Yeah, the whole
We
point
just
is that
need
you're
to
trying. So you
upgrade
want
it
to
from
cool your
bloodletting
body.
to-
Well, the point is that you want to cool your body down, but sweating it out, quote unquote, means you're heating your body up, which is not good when you have a fever.
Mm-mm.
but yeah, Marcus will get started on breakfast so Blossom can talk with her ex, who's not really her ex.
If Marcus is shirtless, there's gonna be a moment of whiplash for Torrin. Again. Before she's just like, nope,
You know what?
walking the other way.
For the fun of it, yes, I'm feverish, shirtless apron breakfast time. Why
Your
not?
sweat's gonna be glistening.
Oh my
Yeah. Oh my god. Why like Marcus, why are you sweating so much? It's like 20 degrees out here.
Did you like do a
Oh,
you run in
no.
the woods for a bit? Like what's going on, man?
I got up this morning.
Like, did you? I would be like, did you actually? Can I roll an insight to see if I fucking?
yeah, you may roll an insight.
Wait, hold on. What
I
are
woke
we
up like
keeping the same
this.
deception that was?
Yeah,
before?
yeah, it's the same deception.
Or
So it's
I won't bake it. There's no point.
Yeah. No.
There's no point.
Oh, you did you work out before getting up, Marcus? I didn't see you.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
but-
I sweat when I sleep. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe you should see a healer about that? Is this like a
Actually,
thing?
what is something I could tell Hello that Hello would believe? What are you talking about? I'm a tiefling. I'm hot like everywhere.
I
Yeah,
cannot be
tieflings run
comfortable
hot.
for Blossom.
There's absolutely the like dial-up working noise. Can I?
I mean, Hello did see Blossom walk out of the tent a few minutes earlier
That's true.
with a smile on her face.
Okay, but like is it the like after sex smile or a normal Blossom
Oh
smile?
my god.
Would Hello know the
How would you
difference?
know the difference?
Yeah.
Hey, Hello could
Hello's
have had
gone
a
on
special
dates in the
someone back in Broken
Feywild.
Stone. Yeah.
You don't know what you guys haven't asked what Hello has been up to like more than a little bit. You
I'm
don't
waiting for those letters to come in.
you
There's
think
been
she's
some
gonna talk
other-
about that?
There's other shit going on. You know, I was like, yeah, sure, a letter comes in. Let me address everything else I have planned first before we deal with the Hello letter.
Okay. Oh, I gotta find that then. Hold on. You guys can.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I would like to know when Oscar comes back,
He
just so I can ask him about things.
he does come back pretty soon after. He probably would have come back yesterday, read the mood, and been like, I will worry about this tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll leave that conversation then for last after Blossom stuff and everything this morning and breakfast.
Okay. But Blossom, you go to talk to Nick?
Mm-hmm.
I think you find him, beginning the process of packing up in the early morning. For the hell of it, you do come over and you do see him like every so often glancing over at Marcus.
Nah.
Let's
Bye,
go.
Nick. Bye, Nick. Bye, Nick.
Blossom finally realizes where Nick is looking, and she follows his gaze, and she just like her jaw just drops.
Can you imagine? It's just fucking Nick Torrent and Blossom, like just
Ogling, ogling Marcus.
There's like a comment at
Hey,
the camp like,
listen.
why is he sweating?
Listen, I love a good OT3.
OT4.
OT4.
OT4, yeah, with
Four.
Ford.
Oh my god.
I'm a multi-shipper at heart, don't get me wrong.
funny.
But sorry.
No,
Are-
I don't mean to interrupt.
Just packing up for the home stretch to Neverwinter.
Right, I don't really know how we should go about this.
I don't really know either.
Um, I guess I remember some of the older memories. It feels more like something one would read out of a book and imagine than
Someone would read in a collection of letters?
right.
Do you I was told the truth about those letters. Do you remember that or know what I'm referring to?
Her memories are a little fuzzy in that area, but as far as we know, a courtier brought them. Then after that, she just sought them out because she thought they were pretty. I thought they were pretty.
Well, you deserve to know as much as the other you does, as much as I do, but from my understanding, something in the paper influenced feelings between us, between me and her. This is a little confusing, I'm not going to lie.
It was a bit of a shock when I found out what was going on. Apparently, according to Eilif, the flowers in the paper that were mixed in, that was what was causing the influence
Yeah,
that affected all of us.
I was told the same. And to that effect, I have been thinking these past week or so since I found out that not really sure how I feel or how I'm supposed to feel. Didn't mean to take you along. Did not mean to take you along.
Help! Ah!
I am simply moving the Harpers away.
Um, well, between you and me, I think you're a really nice guy, and I would hope that we could perhaps be friends.
I would be glad to be friends. You seem like a lovely individual. Truth be told, I probably shouldn't say anything until I've come to a decision if she's maybe going to remember this. But I was thinking about what I might do going forward once she and I reach Neverwinter.
She kept a lot from me these last few weeks. But she did feel the happiest, if that's even what you call it, when she was around you.
That should be flattering to hear. And to some degree it is, but I don't... It's hard to accept that flattery when I know she was cruel to your friends. And I'm not the kind of person that likes seeing others be cruel. I'm a Harper for a reason, after all.
I always thought she was more scared than being cruel to them. It's the only thing she could think of to keep her mask up. Protect the both of them, I think was her intent.
That feels kind of like a sad way to live. Sorry, I don't mean to offend.
You don't offend me. I just wanted to connect and get us both on the same page and apologize.
Apology accepted. And don't feel like you have any obligation to me or the past that you and I or she and I shared. People change.
People change. I guess I'll see you around, Nick.
And then he pauses, and then I think steps forward and holds a hand out, as if offering to shake your hand.
I think Blossom takes his hand and then I think has this is like this comforting, familiar feeling when she takes his hand, and then she just leans up and gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then pauses there, and says, "If it doesn't work out between you and her, I think you should talk to Torrent."
Don't. Yo! The best wing woman!
He
Let's go.
pulls back and gives you this like sort of wide-eyed look, and he goes, I'll keep that in mind. But I was going to say that I'll see you around. And might I say that it is lovely to meet you properly.
You as well. And then she just starts walking back to the other camp. And I think on the way tries to make eye contact with Torrent and give her a wink.
We're at fucking OT5 now.
Yeah, I think probably Torrent was probably like, keeping we probably still had packing to do, so was waiting for Blossom and Nick to be done before going back. I think would look pretty puzzled. Like would give Blossom like a wave and like, but it's one of those like, hi, huh? Like,
I think Blossom just looks back at Nick and then back to Torrent and then back to Nick and then winks again.
Oh my god.
Not subtle at all at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Even I like fucking picked up on it.
For her
From across town.
Okay, yeah, I think Torrent gets it now, and the little glowy fish that like to hang out in her hair coalesce around her cheeks again. But she starts to like embarrassedly like huff pack like, nope, I'm ignoring this. No, I'm not doing this.
And I'll rejoin the Banes of Thunder.
Yay!
You get to have a
And
meal
then I
as a
keep
group
walking
again.
into the woods again. No.
And another witch shotgun. I'm kidding.
Oh no!
We can now officially have a meal with the whole group together again. Helu and Blossom.
Together again.
So
Gee,
happy.
it's good to be
Woo.
together again.
Together again.
All right. Yeah, you return over. There is Marcus there with a shirtless apron.
Getting sweatier
Marcus,
by the
put a
second.
shirt on. It's freezing out here.
I'm cooking by the fire. It's really warm right now, actually.
Is it really necessary to have your titties out for everyone, though?
I'm doing them all a
Blossom,
favor,
can
okay?
you-
Let me
can
finish
you
up this
not put it
breakfast.
that way. Can you
I really
please
don't
not?
want to see,
Please rephrase.
the person who, like, I think Helu has, like, her hand up, like, right up against her face. It's like, I really do not want to see the person that is basically my older brother walking around topless.
I'm gonna
I
sit
can
down and
appreciate
start
beauty without
reiterating
being
to the
attracted to
Sunny
it.
Club.
It just feels
Thank you, Isla.
weird.
Thank you. It's natural.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing
That's
natural about
supposed to
any
mean.
of that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, you see, you haven't taken off those gauntlets.
Have you
Oh.
ever washed your hands, sir?
Forgetting about the gauntlets.
Well, these pots are really heavy.
Then
I'm
let's
disappointed
let
in
your
you.
Eilif or Helu carry them for you, Marcus. You don't have to carry everything emotionally or physically.
That's too much work.
Yes, he does. Because he's just like that.
That's too much. It's
Right.
fine. Well, breakfast is ready. Okay, let's have a nice meal.
Thanks.
I don't just eat some rations because how much sweat have you dripped into our breakfast?
That's exactly what I
How
That's
was
runny? How
Uh,
runny
Not
are
gonna
the
kill
eggs?
us.
A healthy amount.
That's
He doesn't need to
That's a
add salt to
joke.
the eggs because that's the
That's a
sweat.
joke.
Bad.
I
Please.
didn't
really
want
No,
the damn food.
I'm dipping. I am calling it on that train of
Thank
conversation.
you.
I've been slaving away with this breakfast. Okay, let's enjoy it. Okay, we're all back together now. Okay, let's break some bread. Talk about our plans.
Yes. What have I missed?
Well, I think Hella was gonna revel us with another one of her Feywild stories. Isn't that right, Hella?
Huh? I can.
Oh, sorry. Thing I
What
did
do you wanna
forget to mention during the recap:
Oh,
the crown piece.
right.
Oh,
Right.
Amazing.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So what have I missed? Blossom looking at everyone, excited to hear like any inside jokes that she might have missed or any silly stories of what happened when she was out of the camp.
Hello immediately just like shoves the bowl of food into her face.
So we lost the crown piece that we had. Nick still has the piece that he had. But we now are back down to a grand total of 1. Oh wait, no, never mind. I forgot. We don't know. Isla doesn't know that.
No, I think Isla does, because that was like,
Did Toulouse say?
that was before the witch stalker fight.
It was more like, did Halu tell everyone? Yes, because I remembered who Puck was.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a minute. I'm very tired.
You've had a hell of a day.
It's been a hell of a week. Anyway, Isla does say that. Okay, so we're down to a single piece of the crown again.
What do you mean we lost the piece of the crown that we had? I just looked to Helu.
It came with me to the Feywild, and then someone stole it from my bag.
A known trickster in the Feywild fucking stole it.
Are we going to go after it at some point, or?
I'd assume that's going to be one of the things we're doing in the Feywild when we go back.
Oh, yeah,
The
most
piece of the
most
crown
definitely
is
are.
extremely important. So yes, we will be trying to get it back.
We do have other pressing matters, of course. Sedge's parents are in a bit of hot water.
Well, I mean, we
at the
can't
moment.
even get back to the Feywild yet anyway, so that's...
Yeah, the portals might still be closed.
Right, it is still not quite midwinter.
But yeah, that Trouble in Candlekeep, Whisker Gang possibly in Neverwinter. Who knows? Maybe.
Wait, excuse me?
Did I not?
What?
No,
Who did I
you did
tell
not
that to?
mention that to us.
I could have sworn
Market.
he told it to
What do you
everyone.
mean the Whisker Gang might be in Neverwinter?
Oh yes, yeah. Okay. See, I found this out pretty much right before we got into that whole skirmish in the woods and whatnot and all that. So I didn't quite have time to say anything. But me being the responsible fellow that I am, I decided to check in on our buddies. And from what I saw, they were hanging out in some kind of large sewer system, closest of which near us being either Luskin or Neverwinter. So, fair chance they might be in Neverwinter.
God damn it.
coin toss, maybe. They're talking about
This-
turning people so they can add them to the group.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
no, you did say this because Hello
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Hey, that's
That's right,
fucked.
that
You
just came
shouldn't
out,
I
do
yeah.
live has
that."
just selective memory.
Well, he's saying
be
it
fair, I
again
live-
for
yeah.
Blossom. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's saying it again for Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Robbing some stores in the city, yada yada. Don
Knowing
John still
Arlock, they're
around.
going to be in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Fair chance.
As long as they're not in Candlekeep. I'm
Does
so
Candlekeep
worried.
have sewers?
It should. It's just not very close by.
Yeah, if I mean, it's if I were them, I would do somewhere close by for sure. So
Besides, the
Neverwinter.
sewer system is the only thing I can think of where oozes, especially of that caliber, could infiltrate.
Ugh. Blech.
What do you mean oozes? Why would
Oh,
there be oozes in
yeah.
Neverwinter?
Not in Neverwinter, in Candlekeep, mimicking and taking over as Sedge's parents.
They're
What?
Ooblex.
ooze. Yeah, those ooblex.
Ooblex, yes.
They're people mimicking memory eater things.
There's a good chance that my parents have been incapacitated by them. And by a good chance, I mean it's a near definite thing.
So we have to head to Candlekeep immediately.
Yeah,
We have to. All right.
yeah, that's the plan. Is get back to Neverwinter, probably handle the check to see if the Whisker Gang's there, just to make sure they don't cause problems, and then go to Candlekeep.
yes, I would.
I've missed a
I
lot.
will. I definitely want to make sure they don't cause any problems in Neverwinter, especially
Yeah,
because
we have to make sure your kids don't get bitten.
exactly. They
Yes,
also
the
called
river
us
rats
in
cannot be called the river were rats after all.
Very funny, Sedge.
That wasn't a joke.
It's very hard to tell with you sometimes. But yeah, quite a list to get through. But I'll have another look at the Whisker Gang on our travels over. See if I can't find out anything else. I did originally have a plan of taking them down, but can't quite enact it anymore, seeing as how it's a little bit more time consuming.
What was the
Nah, you don't want to hear it. You call me crazy.
plan?
Marcus,
pretty
we
fair.
fought a dragon together. At this point,
It was a pretty simple plan. It would have taken a little over a week in order for it to really unfold to
What's
its
the
fullest.
plan?
I would manipulate the dreams of the leader, cause him to slowly become paranoid and crazy, lose sleep, thus affecting his standing within the group, and then reaching out to Don John or possibly Don John and coming up with an offer saying, "Hey, if you don't like your leadership, is everything okay with him?" Yada yada, you know. People
just
do
be
Well,
that.
as
faster to
plans
kill them.
go.
damn.
Yeah.
You
What
are.
the fuck?
I love how in character you're explaining this so blasé. Out of character, when you explained this to me, I was like, I need you to understand that you would change alignment for this shit.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
would
going
push you to
super
change your
in depth.
alignment for this.
Yeah. Helu is like looking at. I think Helu had like her spoon halfway up to her mouth, and like whatever fucking egg scramble just like slides off the spoon and
Yeah,
back into her bowl, and she's just
reaches
like,
over.
Marcus, no, what the fuck?
Okay,
Hylas
but
reaches over and
here-
smacks him upside the head, and it's just like,
no,
no,
here.
severely breaking people mentally in this household.
Oh, okay. Hear me out here. right? That
No.
the whole Whisker Gang situation's a little complicated because we have some innocent people who were part of the Whisker Gang who are caught up in this whole thing, and obviously we can't use lethal force on them. But if we can cause a division within the group, it might just possibly give us the opening we need to separate
No.
the people that we don't want to kill with the people that we do want to kill.
No.
And what's the best way of dividing a group? Make them question their leader. That's all I'm saying here.
No.
Marcus,
Okay.
that's some Faye shit right there. Just so
I'm
you
ju-
know.
All right, yeah. Let's go at them while they're still unified with all their booby traps, and while we try our best not to kill them outright. Let's see that sure ended well last time. Okay,
Hey,
it was just
I will handle cave-ins better than I did last time. Leave me alone.
it was just an idea. We don't have to do it, but I think it would have been a very effective one. That's all I'm saying.
It would have been effective, but at what cost? That's not something I want to be known. That's not something. It's not right.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna kill the leader anyways,
Then we just
No.
fucking kill him.
The player, I'm like, man, that's a good idea.
If this was like a chaotic evil campaign, I'd be all fucking for it. Let's fucking go.
I'm just saying. Have you seen a man who hasn't slept for a week?
Yes, I'm
I'm
looking
looking
at
at
him.
Yes.
Very different. I'm perfectly sane, as you can see.
Animal.
Well, you see. Above the table talk, Marcus has been actively poisoning himself for the last 3 days. I don't think that's sane behavior at all.
No.
I like paranoid behavior.
It's not sane.
But I'm just gonna put a pin on that, obviously, because now with this whole change of location, it's just we don't really have a week to spare for me to slowly make that man insane. But who knows? Maybe
I
we
mean,
can
do
use
you
that
have
plan.
to be near him to make him? I'm not saying you should.
No, see, the issue is we're only like a day or two away. The dreams I would have given him would be dreams of his men questioning his leadership and then killing him. And he would have gotten those dreams over and over again, slowly making him paranoid, slowly making him turn against his men, and then vice versa. They would question him.
You're giving this guy paranoid schizophrenia.
And I mean,
Don't have that. Don't have schizophrenia at home. Stormcloud's fine.
you know, this would have been a great time. Here they are hanging on the sewers, unsure about where they're going to go next. You know, they've been pushed out twice already. You know, him having dreams about his men questioning his leadership just makes sense to me. But if it's a
Sure.
no, it's a no.
I'm not saying you're not wrong that his men wouldn't crush him. I'm just saying that's extremely morally dubious. And that's not something I think we should do.
I would be disappointed in you.
I mean, if it saves innocent lives, that's all. I was just trying to find the best way of making sure that Don John and his men can get separated from them when we do end up having to fight them head on. But
It
doesn't matter. We can't do the plan anymore either ways, because that kind of thing I would need in multiple days, which we don't have.
Why do you think like this, Marcus?
I think
Why are you always
think
trying to figure out how to manipulate people?
it's the trauma.
What? No, it's because I love you all. I'm trying to think about the best way that we could get out of a situation with our heads still on our necks. Okay.
It's the
Part of
trauma.
me wants-
I
part
think
of
we
me
have
wants to ask,
multiple capable fighters.
Wait, say that again.
I think we have multiple capable fighters in our repertoire. That sneaking in a way like that is just a little bit below us, don't you think?
Okay. I mean, I would agree with you in a sense if this was an open battle that we were having with them, but they're very sneaky people. Okay, we're possibly gonna be going into somewhere else that's trapped up the wazoo. Not to
But
mention,
not nearly as trapped, I think, is an
not
important thing to
nearly.
remember.
And again, the biggest thing is I'm worried because you guys are formidable fighters, right? Because if we do have to take them down non-lethally, it just becomes harder when we don't know who's who.
Trust,
It,
trust that we'll do our best,
yeah.
Above table, the fun dilemma that I'm now having is: do I have the were-rats be in Neverwinter, but threaten a group of NPC kids with were-rat lycanthropy, or do I put them in Luskin, and risk Justin enacting his his chaotic evil plan?
Only God knows. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think that's the
as for-
problem.
As revenge, though, you could turn Lermis into a were-rat.
That would be
Nervous,
that would
no!
be-
Guys, we gotta turn around right now. Forget
I
Candlekeep.
have plenty of things I can pull out for revenge. I have things that I have planned that I could reveal for revenge.
Uh-oh.
From Lermis?
Not necessarily. Anyways.
ominous. Love to see it.
That's my job. But yeah. Was there anything else? You got any other conversations this morning?
No, but letter?
Yeah, I will say that at some point, as you guys are packing up, a fairy dragon does appear. With like a letter with him. Though he appears and then in front of Marcus to give it to you, but pauses, looks over at Helu, and is like, looks at the letter, looks at you, looks at the letter, looks at you, is like, oh well. Hands it to Marcus and disappears.
Oh, I wonder who this from. I wonder who this is from. Let's open it up.
Alright. Let me also post the link. But I will.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
exactly
it's
wanna
not a big
drop this
letter.
in the middle of all the Blossom shit going on.
Which is fair.
Fine.
Yep. Let's see. God, all I can imagine is just Marcus being like, "Oh, I wonder who this is from," and starts like reading it out loud, like
Exactly.
doing his best Helu impression. Dear Marcus Blossom, Sedge, Ilif. The portal further south, the one guarded by the druids, won't let me pass? It won't let the druids pass either. They explained it, but honestly I don't remember any of it. There's a lot more technical jargon. You would have loved it, Sedge, you and probably understood it. So I really didn't get it. But the long and short of it is that the southern portal is shut off. For now, at least. The druids don't know when it'll open again. But I did send a quick note to y'all. Did you get it? Ember mentioned when I saw her that time is weird for prime material folks, so you might not have. I'm gonna try Astrazeali next. Hopefully Lady Chandra can help. Maybe she can call you, Ilif? It doesn't hurt to try, so I guess when you get this letter, expect to hear from your boss. Maybe she'd let me talk to you. Don't send Oscar, though. Since time is weird, he might get stuck. It's hard to wrap my head around, if I'm being honest. That time could be going the same pace for you as it is for me, but it could also be faster? Or slower, even. I'll try and be back as soon as possible, but with all the easy ways out not being an option anymore, I'll have to go further afield. Which will take me longer. But I'm sure it won't take me too long. So I'll see y'all soon. Lots of love. Hello.
Oh, it's from Hello. What a good kid.
my
Oh,
god.
right. That one. I was wondering why that fairy dragon looked familiar.
That's interesting. Well, thank you for the letter. Hello.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
What?
What?
Oh.
Wait.
Poor Parv. How's your
What?
time out?
You got
What did I-
you got accidentally sent to one-on-one.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Okay.
I want to make an effort to keep all the Helu letters together in a little pile somewhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can you can do so. Helu, how are you feeling?
Sahara.
I think her smile is a little strained seeing the letter, because then it's a weird combination of she doesn't exactly like remembering the months where she was stuck in the Feywild before she settled down in Brokenstone. But there is that like relief of that was literally my second actual letter to everyone. They weren't angry or ignoring me for no reason. It was just the time dilation.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Helu may regret her third or fourth letter.
I have to fucking reread them to remember and find out.
Speaking of messengers, I did want to ask Oscar very quickly something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, over by the campfire, wherever the hell he is, be like, how did dropping off their letter go? How was Bugsy looking? I guess was everything okay where he was, or
Everything seemed fine. Bugsy, and the others, I think, were. But here's the thing: I think the other river rats hadn't ever met Oscar before. Only Bugsy has. So Oscar was like, they were very excited to see me. Started. I was there a bit longer than I expected because I kept asking me questions, but they're very cute. And so far, they haven't noticed anything like were rats in the sewers.
Alright. Well, hopefully they listen to my warning and start doing what they have to do. All right, thank you, Oscar. I appreciate you passing on that letter.
Happy to help.
I'm just imagining Bugsy eating up the freaking clout that he gets from just having like this random little guy
Very
teleport over the
yeah.
message. Yeah, guys, I'm
It's
pretty
just
important. I'm pretty freaking important.
God, all I can think about is like some kid being like, "Oh, Majen, is that your cousin?"
That's so good. What a weird looking cat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at 119 total temples done.
Nice. Yeah, you all, having gotten the letter from Helu and having checked in with, Bugsy, can, pack up and head on to Neverwinter. Did I say, do you guys remember if there was a day left or 2 days? I will just
I
think you said
Two.
a day.
I think
Day or
now we're
two.
at a day.
I
Yeah.
can't just say fuck it, let's get to Neverwinter, unless someone
I'm
has something
fine
to
with
I'm
like
okay
say.
that.
with fuck it. Let's get to Neverwinter.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I will say,
Mhm.
if possible, during one of the nights of travel, I just want to do because I want to do another scry because I did it pretty early in the day last time, and I want to do it later in the day because I know they were having plans about hitting up some stores or something like that and doing some robbing and whatnot. So I imagine that's later on in the day activity. So I want to try to attempt another scry to see if I can't hear, see anything more that can help us out.
Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make another wisdom save.
Okay, that should be wisdom.
You've met, but I don't think you have anything.
Yeah, I don't have anything on me, but I've met him. Wisdom 17.
Okay. Yeah. You sit down to focus. I think everyone's like pretty much ready to go, and you're like, wait. And you sit down to focus. Feel yourself slip into that sort of space. Yourself pulled away from your body. As you move. And you find yourself looking over the shoulder of the the Whiskered Gang leader, as he's like crouched in an alley, with some other were-rats. They seem to be going over not supplies, but over, looks like a small inventory of stuff. Anything from like pouches of gold they might have pickpocketed, to small daggers, valuable trinkets, jewelry, that sort of thing. They just mostly seem to be taking inventory of it.
Okay.
And there's a lot of, I think, little bickering as they try to split it. And very quickly you can see that the leader's pile is, of course, among the biggest piles.
Interesting.
But everyone is seemingly getting some of their due at the very least.
Okay. And you said they're like in an alleyway?
Yeah, it looks like they're in a little alleyway tucked behind some buildings.
I guess I lock in to hear what I can in the background, maybe, besides their bickering. You know, if I don't want to say hear anything familiar, but just,
Make a
just
perception
take
check.
the lead round. Yeah. Any familiar phrases or anything? I don't know. Perception. Where's my perception? There you are. Let's see. I got 16 plus 2, 18.
18? Okay. Let's think here. This is a part where I get to do a coin flip to figure out if they're in Luskan or if they're in Neverwinter. And I have to suffer the consequences.
Just so you know, if they're somehow in Luskan, I will follow the will of the group and not do my insane plan.
Good to know. But, heads or tails, which one is Neverwinter?
All right. Let's see. Fuck. Bones, I'm gonna let you decide.
What?
I give you the power. It's in your
What am I-
hands.
Tails.
What am? Oh, heads or tails.
If the Whiskered Gang is in Neverwinter, is Neverwinter heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay.
Okay.
You listen in to background chatter, maybe voices of people passing by the alleyway, the Whisker Gang in general talking about where they're next gonna hit, and I think what you hear that they reference street names that you
that's
don't
good.
recognize.
Okay.
I don't mind making another roll for this, but since we did pass by Luskan, do any of the street names ring any bells for me or no?
That I would ask for a history check because you passed through Luskan
No,
once.
no. Makes sense. I agree with you. Worth a try. History. I'm I'm gonna hold on to those names to ask someone else because I got a 9. Not very good with the history.
It doesn't sound familiar, but again, you were only in Luskin for a little bit.
Okay, gotcha. I'd say it's a very good sign that I don't recognize the street names because I feel like Marcus would recognize them if they, it was Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
Okay.
the point. Maybe they were like, "Oh, they're from Neverwinter. Let's go to Luskin."
That's true. Honestly, I would go to Luskin myself. I feel like Neverwinter is a little too big.
Overcrowded.
Yeah, a little overcrowded. It's a lot of
Also-
players that play.
Yeah. Also,
There's
Luskin,
a
Pirate
lot
City.
of
Pirate City. Nobody gives a fuck.
Mhm.
also they gotta compete with the river rats in Neverwinter.
Well,
There's
they
a
don't
lot
know
of
that we have
And
competition.
Luskin.
Marcus in
stuff, you know?
Neverwinter.
Yeah, the bigger threat is Marcus in Neverwinter.
They got away this time. But all right, yes, I will keep. All right, grab that. I'll remember those street names because once I'm out of Scry, I'll let everybody know. Hey guys, checked in on our Whisker buddies. They were off doing shady shit in some alleyway, usual stuff. Playing show and tell. They mentioned some street names that I am not familiar with, so I'm starting to get the vibe that they are not in Neverwinter. And I say the street names.
And I was about to ask if I could roll a history to see if I, having gone on a nice roll with Sedge.
Go
Oh,
to make history checks.
All of us.
Anyone who wants to.
That is an 18 plus
I'll
5
do a
for
history check.
23.
Actually, yeah, I
I
think
have a plus 5 to that. Hold on. Okay, what's 17 plus 5? Like 22 or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I think between the two of you, you're both like, actually, wait a minute. We had our date on one of those
Yeah.
exact roads.
Yeah, how could I forget?
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Okay.
in Luskin, which is a nuisance, but not our problem at the moment.
Yes, I will take that over Neverwinter. But
And I just look at Marcus and I'm like, you better not have. You better not go off and traumatize them in their dreams.
What?
Please
What makes you think I would do that?
You just admitted that you
Also-
would.
No, I admitted that it was an idea that I thought about, but obviously that idea is going to be nowhere near effective if we're not all on the same page. It's not going to work.
Did you forget what you did to Eilif during our split?
Well, I was by myself. Okay. That was like a whole different thing. This is a lot more layered here. There's a lot of moving components, so I can't really do it if everybody's not on board. But the idea's up there. If you change your mind.
No.
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 Okay. We'll keep it on
Like
board.
maybe, I don't know. They're asshole. This is the asshole pirate town, right? Luskin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they'd be too thrilled with werefolk robbing shops and biting peoples. We could pass it along to a guard captain.
To be quite honest, I had some talk with some of the law enforcement in Luskin, and they're not necessarily the most.
Marcus.
What's the word?
Of course not. But also, people getting bitten and turned is a problem that cannot be ignored. It won't just go away. That's not how that works.
You're completely right. Yeah. Just saying,
I
we shouldn't
see.
entirely rely on them, but you're right. We should send some kind of notice along. We can write something out and have it delivered with Oscar, maybe. just so they're aware.
And then maybe you or Blossom can do that since you're very convincing and charming.
Sure, we can write something up. Doesn't have to be too crazy. Just give them our notice, do our due diligence.
Yeah. And if they don't do anything and it becomes a problem, well, okay, no, I'm not going to say sucks to suck because innocent people are going to get bit. See, now I'm worried and I am concerned.
If a pirate town cannot handle were-rats,
I have to see. I don't know. Who's to say?
I don't know. Are they gonna like go after kids? Did they say that, or just like?
I imagine they're gonna go for able-bodied people that would help their agenda, you know. But I mean, if they find a foothold there, who knows how big their gang can become?
we'll handle it after we handle everything else. It's kind of sadly and disappointingly have to be on the back burner.
I completely agree. I'm just happy we're not making it beat something that's on the back burner while they're in the winter.
Yeah.
Hopefully they stick to Luskin.
Hopefully, man, this feels not great.
Oh, it's just, but we can't save everyone.
I know. I know. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't want me to stop words. This is the player. That doesn't mean I
valid.
want to stop trying, though.
Yeah,
I
no,
can-
absolutely. It's just we have to prioritize other stuff, which sucks.
I know.
Yeah.
I do.
I completely agree with you, Ella. Part of the reason I went to go see where they are.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
And for now, that's just gonna have to be good enough.
That it is. Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, their leader has some kind of psychotic break or something. It might slow them down a little bit.
That
yet
won't
to see
have
what the
anything
future
to
does.
do with you, right?
No, of course not. You know, it's living in the sewers. You know, being in every other corner. You know, it does a lot It does a lot to your mind. Okay, living that kind of life. Something happens. It's just. It's only natural.
I will be severely disappointed in you.
What are you talking? I'm just saying it's a possibility.
I will be severely disappointed in you.
I think
Welcome to the club.
we have said our piece.
I'm just
I
joking.
trust
I would-
Marcus to respect our wishes.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate your confidence, Ella.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It just strikes me as not particularly odd, but Luskin? And I know we haven't been exactly the most vigilant on the road, but how did they even get there?
Probably
I mean, if they
through
were,
the
if
woods.
they left before us, technically.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, if they're not in their were-rat form, they can just use the road like anybody else. It's not like we know how they look in their regular forms.
It's
With the
just
exception of Don John.
Yeah, of course.
I guess I'm just caught up on why Luskin. I mean, I suppose it's remote enough.
Port town. A
Yeah.
lot of traffic going in, goods going out. Diverse population. Crime, lots of crime, I think.
Yeah, so they can kind of go under the radar.
Who would notice if a few people went missing here or there?
Plus, if they're recruiting, I mean, in a place like Luskin, you can find some great recruits. Some real
Right.
cutthroats.
Why do I feel like you're speaking from experience?
No,
Because he is, probably.
I'm a little bit more professional.
He-
You can. You got to find a good mix when you're bringing people on. You know, you can't go too intense, which is what you might usually find in Luskin. So, but
I
if they're forcibly
take your
cursing
word for-
people, they don't have to worry about that as much.
I guess.
Well, let's not dilly dally anymore. Our beautiful Neverwinter is waiting for us. I know we're all excited to be there.
Oh,
Sedge
fuck. Did my makeup
grimaces.
expire? It's been like 2 years. Shit. Wait. No, it's been like a month.
Wait, did what expire?
Helu got makeup to match her skin tone to hide her vitiligo
Mm-hmm.
and had that moment of, wait, it's been 2 years. It expired. Wait, no, it didn't. Just to make it better and a little funny.
Yeah, if there's anything, anything you guys need, just let me know ahead of time. I can make sure I get the rats on it or something.
I think I'm good. Should last me. Smells alright.
Okay.
Not expired.
Make sure you have your fake IDs and whatnot.
I think Hello like rummages around very quickly, like looking for that. Okay, no, I have it. Here it is.
Awesome. All right, let's get going.
Okay. With your stuff all packed, you all head off to Neverwinter, which I will say that you guys can make the rest of the journey there. I'm not gonna drag this out, unless there's conversation people want to have.
I'm so ready to get Neverwinter.
Fair and valid.
I'm ready to see Selma again.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
want to
ready
have one conversation with Marcus on the road.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a little quick.
No, go for it.
I think like a couple hours into the day. You know, I never noticed this before, but have you always been thinking about ways to get people to do what you want? Is that just a default setting of yours?
Out of character, what a loaded question.
You know
Yeah,
exactly what I'm trying to
in
get out of Marcus.
character.
You know exactly what I'm trying to get
Oh,
out of him.
You're so bad for that. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I was honestly wondering. I was like, damn, this is kind of taking a long time. I'm surprised Kate hasn't jumped Justin with this question yet.
Ooh. Yeah. I guess so. I mean, in my line of work, it's an important skill to have.
Did you ever try that with Titania?
Oh, jeez. You're really dragging me in, aren't you?
You shouldn't have told us.
I didn't think it was gonna come up.
That's more the fool you now, sir.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. With your freedom on the line, probably all I really thought about. How to get the drop on her. How to make sure we got a favorable deal.
She was thinking about possible deal when we were back.
Yeah, we were discussing in camp how to word everything. But yeah, if there was some way I could trick her, I definitely would have taken it. You better than anyone know how slippery she must be.
I do. What? There was something that I can't stop thinking about, really. Is. I didn't see you come in with the others before I was revived.
Oh yeah, that's right. I came in from a different direction. Everybody else was going on foot. With my legs, I figured it'd be faster if I dimension doored. I thought I could get there first, but in the panic of everything, I kind of overshot things.
I'm trying so hard to think of a question that would
Oop,
pull the
whoops,
answer I
sorry.
want without metagaming.
Yeah, I don't think Marcus would go outright and say it. He's
Yeah,
just
I
he's
know.
answering the questions, he's being truthful, but he's
He
like,
is!
he's not gonna overexpress.
He's just such a smart cookie, and it infuriates me. Or such a clever cookie, I should say.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tanya really pissed me off, but knowing that you were in danger, I just had to do whatever I could to get to you. I just wish I could have got there sooner, but at the same time, not really, because as things went, now you're back. Misfortune usually hasn't been my friend, but I'm happy that it was this time.
Except you didn't know if it was me. Not at first, at least.
No, not at first. I mean, I had to be cautious. I don't know if you saw this, but she actually came to me one night trying to act like you. Probably try to get a rise out of me.
I
So
do
I wouldn't,
remember.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past her to wake up and act to be you. Just so she could see me break. But there's no doubt in my mind that you're you. You and
Could
her
all-
are so different.
Could all just be a long con.
Well, then I am very impressed, Your Grace.
Hey, baby.
I hope you keep it
No.
up. This
No,
side
no.
of you
Oh,
is so beautiful.
I can't believe you flirting with Titania. How dare you? And I like punch him in the elbow.
the elbow.
How dare you? Not the elbow,
The
the shoulder. The funny bone. I punch Marcus in the funny bone.
That's the word.
I can't believe you would flirt with Titania if she acted like me. How dare you? I more thought you would have tried to manipulate her into, I don't know, making a deal with her before anyone stepped in to help.
If you are acting, it makes you think I'm not doing that now.
Are you trying to manipulate me into making a deal so that everyone else will help?
As long as that deal keeps you by my side, then yes, maybe I am.
What?
So toxic.
Literally.
So toxic, goddamn.
They make each other both better and worse.
I don't think they make each other better. They just balance each
We
other
really
out
just-
enough where
We're both equally bad to each other, but we love each other anyway. It's
Both fucked up little
This-
guys.
Yeah.
What are you saying,
This
Mr.
is
Blackblood?
so toxic.
I'm just saying this has to be the funnest long con I've ever seen.
Hmm.
Just tell me your terms and I'm yours.
Have you lost your patience? I'm not so. Oh. Fuck, my brain just went in a million different directions. Shit.
Blossom reboot.exe.
I have like.
I think your cover is starting to get blown your Grace. You're getting quite red.
Stop, that's so cute. Fuck.
Good thing there is no cover being blown. And I just lean over and try to kiss Marcus between our two mouths.
Marcus puts,
I
Marcus puts his hand in the way and pushes her face away. I'm sorry, I'm promised to another. Before he makes Swifty kind of go forward.
It's giving. Don't. My wife will be mad if she sees you touching me.
Yeah, exactly.
I am your wife.
I am your
I
wife.
am your wife.
I think Blossom just smiles, happy that they're back into their silly way of flirting with each other, and then catches up with him and the rest of the group.
Marcus does a mental phew from that line of questioning.
Oh
I feel
boy.
bad. I don't remember what were you trying to get out of that?
I don't think you were here for that conversation.
It was something
Farm.
Justin said after session.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you after session again. That way, we don't slow
Mhm.
anything down.
okay,
Just a plan I had.
terrifying.
Oh yeah, I was.
It was.
Hey. Oh, sorry. I was talking to this here.
But
This looks good on the couch. Stop.
you can confirm that Blossom is Blossom. They were in fact role playing.
Layers on layers.
Roleplay
It's
session.
Only in D&D.
I was
But
just watching this and I'm like, this feels like a weird bedroom thing I don't want to be watching. I like to imagine Eilif was just behind them, just standing there going, what the like, not able to move.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, not able to, like, move without fucking being seen that they're there, and it's just like, brother, what the fuck is this?
I live in
Why are
Sedge
you
have
role-playing
poems.
Titania?
I live in Sedge have poems. Marcus and Blossom have this.
Helu's gonna
I-
be
I
like
love
the
that they're
only.
literally using their trauma to flirt. It's so funny.
Helu's gonna be like the only normal motherfucker here that flirts.
Quote unquote
Yeah.
normal.
That flirts normally.
Uh,
Eh.
He's not good at it, but he's normal about it.
If he's not good at it, then he's not normal about it by default.
That's not true.
To
That's
agree
not
on
true.
That. To agree on that.
So what the fuck counts as normal flirting?
that's a conversation.
Hey
for
girl, are
after
you a stack of potatoes? Cause you looking tasty as hell.
that is not normal flirting.
That is not
No,
normal
That
flirting.
is
These
shitty
have
flirting.
said- These have said say that to Eilif. That would be fucking hilarious.
Gotta get Sedge drunk and say shitty puns to Eilif.
Oh my god, no wait. Okay, can we I know we want to get to Neverwinter. I want to get to Neverwinter, but what if we have one
Oh.
drunken night between the Harpers and us?
Drinking
Yeah.
contest.
Like
I'm cool
before
with
we
that.
hit Neverwinter, like we're like that one day left, but we're like not quite there.
Sure.
I think that's a great idea. Things have been pretty heavy. So.
Yeah, sure. Let me get the map back up.
Marcus will
Just
be
because I think
able.
it would be fun to just
have a drinking contest, kind of like a fun vibe of just like, hey,
Oh,
we're almost there. We'll get there early in the morning, but like we could have pushed through, but it was kind of better to like not.
And it's snowing now.
Is
Or it's
this
snowing
like
again.
is this a new day because I
Yeah,
do
this
have
this
to
is like
take
the
my-
night before you guys roll up to Neverwinter.
Okay, so even
Please
though
make me another Constitution saving
There-
throw.
thank you. That's what I wanted because it depending on how this goes, this is really gonna fuck me up if we're gonna be drinking. My mark this dice,
I think
please.
we deserve one fun night before we get back into the trauma of Neverwinter. You know.
Fair.
Yeah.
I got a 16 that time, 14 plus 2.
Okay. I think it's not like a trying to think. There's sort of a middle ground between you didn't fail, so you don't get any consequences, but you didn't succeed enough that it isn't like a step forward. You know what I mean?
I get you.
This is like you've just had like 2 or 3 real shitty days. So you knock this one back and you're like, okay, actually, this one is fine.
I'll take it. I feel icky, but I'll take it.
But yeah, you guys, late at night at camp, you all set up. You know that Neverwinter is just beyond, in like really sort of the atmosphere of like the Midwinter Festival has sort of infected your guys' camp. There are like people that come by and are offering to share their alcohol. There's like someone who has barrels that he's gonna bring to taverns to sell.
Nice.
And
yeah.
and he like very specifically brought a barrel to share on the road with company. So he's like going around offering it. There are people in that, and like other people bring out their own like effectively moonshine.
Iris will pop out the fucking old bourbon that's somewhere in their bag of holding.
Hell yeah.
The old like 400-year bourbon that
Yeah,
that
for
his
us
mom that their mom
specifically.
stole on her way out.
Yeah, but just for us specifically.
Yeah.
Not this isn't getting shared. This is just for us.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's so funny.
But so this is less like the Harpers and you have their own camp, and more this has become sort of like sort of a big collective sort of camp city that sets up just
Okay.
outside of Neverwinter.
Slay.
More of a caravanserai than a.
Could
Yeah.
I possibly make a concoction?
What do you
Terrifying
mean?
statement right there.
Blossom's gonna whip out the elf mint.
Yes.
Alcohol.
Elf mint,
Oh.
elf mint brewed into some sort of alcohol. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, Hella's gonna get
Or-
turned up.
Or at
Yeah, like-
least mixed with like bourbon or something.
Maybe
but,
maybe
you
some
know-
comes by with like some mulled cider that like you.
There
can
we
throw.
go.
Ooh.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, something I could heat up a little bit. It's a very cold winter night, so you guys ever had like one of those like I don't want to say boiled drinks, but like heated
Mold the
up.
wine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
mean.
Apple cider.
Yeah, I make a mean hot cider.
Yeah, some people have like hard ciders. Some people have like mulled wine.
Yeah, throwing in the elf mint in there.
Some meads. This has become sort of like this big sort of a festival outside the festival. Everyone's here for it. So like this sort of like camp city has been set up. There's for sure alcohol being passed around. You can throw in some elf mint into like the mold wine that gets passed to you guys. Are you keeping this within your group, or are you letting this get distributed to the wider
will-
group?
I will say for the sake of what has been built here, he makes like a big serving, and it's it's enough for us to party for the night, both in the group and outside, for anybody who's like an elf or whatever who would be affected by this.
Do you tell them that this is a thing you add, or no?
Oh my god, are you non-consensually drugging?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would tell them, okay.
Okay,
I
alright,
would- I
cool.
would
You have to clarify with
Yes,
you.
yeah. It would be bad if Marcus didn't say anything, and obviously someone else in the group would say something if they saw him making this thing, knowing the effects of elf mint.
Okay,
I don't think
all right.
Kalu ever realized that That one time she had the elf mint tea.
Wait, I'll have it know. Maybe it's like a weird middle ground where, like, hey, this is gonna be way stronger than what you're used to if you drink this.
It's wine. How much stronger can wine be?
Hey, hello. It's not just one.
You have had
You
like
have- oh my
3
gosh.
sips out of that. What is in this?
It's
Rob.
called elf mint. It's very good. Oh, no.
Elf mint?
It's a weed that gets people of elf nature high off their tits.
ancestry.
Something I put together to help with Blossom's rest, basically. But you know, when it
Is
comes
that
to with a nice,
that fucking tea that one time?
yes, must have been very impactful. It's been 2 years for you.
Yeah, but fucking. And then I didn't remember anything after that.
Well, we'll just give you we'll just give you half a glass then. We have to celebrate. You're back. Blossom's back.
You drunk Tolu?
Well, I
Well-
drugged hello.
Yeah. Why am I yelling at Marcus? This is your fault.
Well, I
Thanks.
was very stressed out, and you were very stressed out, so I was just trying to help.
I like gently pinch her cheek, like not mean pinch her cheeks, but it's like that, like stretch her face a little bit, like why? Like an
Did you feel
anime
better
you
or
see.
not?
Yeah.
Are there any
Uh,
elven party goers that I can pass it out to?
Yeah,
Fine.
of course there are elven party goers you can pass it out to.
Yeah, Hello starts drinking the fucking drug wine.
Islip is not drinking the drug wine.
Hello was in the Feywild for 2 years. I think her rigidness with like alcohol and drugs has loosened.
Blossom's just a fucking lightweight and also died a day ago.
Yeah, she
it
just
also,
starts
it's
to get
also
high.
Worth noting that, like, given sort of werefolks' sort of natural constitution, alcohol made by werefolks tends to be very strong.
Yeah.
I think Blossom was also pre-gaming before she got her elf mint wine.
Yeah, I was gonna have you make a constitution save for the elf mint, and then you were like, then you were doing it anyways, and I was like, well, shit.
Fucking sloth.
But, Hello, you can make a constitution saving throw for the elf mint.
19 plus like a million?
Okay.
19 plus 9?
Okay, so you're not, I've had instances like this come up in the past where I've ruled you are still high, but you are not, what's the word I'm looking for?
Off your gourd?
Greened out?
You are not,
Zooted?
fuck. Was like prohibitively so.
Okay.
You can still function just fine. You still know your functioning purpose.
You motherfucker! You fucking motherfucker!
I saw my opportunity. I had to take it.
Oh, you son of a...
You are high, but you are not prohibitively so.
Okay. Ooh. That's strong. What wasn't expecting to be like that.
You good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Glad to hear. Glad to hear you're having a good time.
The Looming
Quiet.
Pod is my favorite.
Are you? Why does your face look like that?
Oh my god. Islip's just over here, like, chugging, the equivalent of vodka.
Chug.
It's fucking out here with, like, a Moscow mule.
someone hands you some moonshine, like
Jaeger bomb.
fucking basement moonshine. To this shit is strong.
Yeah, I am
Painkiller.
trying to wash away my fucking nightmares of seeing Blossom down on the ground with moonshine.
I think Blossom at some point wanders over, is like, Aleph, you're my best friend. I'm so sorry. And she's like putting her hands all over Ileph's face and like around their shoulders. And
Okay.
I'm so sorry I died in front of you. I'm sorry.
Did you know you died in front of me?
Well, I saw you guys before I died. Like I saw Helu and then I saw your echo.
Yeah. Also, I rolled a con save for just, the general alcohol. I got a natural 20 plus 8 for a 28.
Damn.
Aleph is,
You are
Damn.
buzzed, but you are not drunk.
yeah, Aleph is just out here like, I have not drank enough to feel it yet. Having chugged half a bottle of vodka.
You are unfortunately still sober enough to cry, to suffer.
Yeah, like
I got a
Blossom.
14.
Blossom, that's Blossom. That's
You're getting on
you
tipsy,
dying
you're
in front
getting
of
on
me
drunk.
was not a great time.
I got a 10.
It's
I-
probably
Why
not
is
playing
Ileff
nice
the sober
with the
one of the
poison.
party right now?
I take Ileff and I sit him down, and Sedge just makes himself comfortable and puts his head right in Ileff's lap and is like,
Oh, okay. I guess I'm a seat
Hi.
now. Hi.
hello.
Aleph,
Oh, yes.
have you kissed him yet?
Yes. I have. Thank you very much.
And she just like starts bouncing away singing the song.
Sedge picks it up. Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Instantaneously.
Incredible, a lot of you.
Marcus will make sure to hand out the elf wine to anybody over in Nick's group who would enjoy it.
I think there's like a half elf or two in there that'll take. I think one of them probably turns it down because they're like, I have never heard of that before and that terrifies me, and the other one is like, hell yeah, brother.
Marcus would be like,
Oh, man.
Marcus would be like, it's perfectly fine as he like gestures over to like Blossom and Helu off in the back doing whatever the fuck they're doing.
Blossom's attempting to do a cartwheel.
Ileff is like trying to get up from where Sedge is keeping them down, like on the ground.
No,
to, like,
no.
I need to make sure they don't like
No,
crack their heads open.
See,
I'm a
this
I'm a
is how you
healer.
do a cartwheel.
No.
Do it. Do it.
I do a cartwheel.
No.
For the hell of it, please make me an athletics check.
I'm good at those. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you very coordinated for being high and drunk. Well,
See?
okay,
Alright.
you're high.
Mostly high.
Yeah, you're high. You're
Right.
3/4 high.
You're buzzed.
3/4 high, 1/4 drunk.
3/4 high, 1/4
Alright.
buzzed.
My turn.
Please
No,
make me an
no.
athletics
So,
check.
this is how you
You're
do
gonna be with
it.
disadvantage.
Can I
Uh-huh.
help her? Can I
So the
spot her?
the first one was a natural 20.
Can I help?
I don't think so.
Second one was also a natural 20.
The second one was a natural 17 -1.
It's it wasn't as like graceful and coordinated and clean as Helu's, but it was pretty damn good actually.
I
Nice.
finish it and I just go, yes,
Yes!
yes, and I like go up for a
They-
high five with
they-
Helu.
They are fine.
Misses completely.
Do a
Sedge, what if
handstand.
they fall
Cannot
and
give a
crack
high
their head
five.
open, and we don't have any more diamonds.
We're fine. We're
They wouldn't die immediately.
It's
Hey,
fine.
hey, Blossom.
Yeah,
You're
Helu.
funny Tower songs that are in the Feywild?
Uh-huh.
And Helen will like pull out her lute and start just the absolute raunchiest, most buck wild ass tavern song, all in Sylvan. Just
Oh my gosh, I
going
love
at-
this one!
And it's just going at it.
I think
I
the
haven't had enough to drink, but now that there's stuff they can't get more to drink.
I pat Eilif's face and I'm like, I like this one too.
I think
Alright, Sets, can I get up to go get more to drink, please?
Sure. And Sedge just kind of rolls out of Eilif's lap.
I will like make sure he doesn't like if he's on the ground that he's in the not the recovery position, but like isn't gonna choke on his own goddamn
on his side.
Is Sedge in
Yeah.
his full plate armor?
No, I would have helped. I would have made him get rid of it before we started partying.
Okay.
I was not lifting his drunk ass if he was in his plate armor.
Aw.
Smart.
I think you start singing that song in Sylvan. I think one of the harper that took the elf wine is like, oh yeah, and starts joining in.
Yeah! It just gets rowdier. It just
Oh,
gets
yeah.
worse.
Oh yeah, you like a couple of other like elves come over upon hearing this song and they're like, oh my god, we haven't heard this song in years, and start fully joining in. And it becomes like a whole
Elf
fucking
Elf rave!
it's
Yeah,
like
Blossom
caroling
starts
but worse.
Dancing Light. Blossom cast Dancing Light and have them just shift colors to the beat.
Yeah! Dance rave! Elf rave!
It's this is just yeah, caroling just worse.
Oh god. I think at some
So
point.
You
I love
started
it.
this, Marcus.
Yeah, I sure did. I think at some point after all the singing, I think this would be fucking hilarious. Marcus would go up to like, the group or whoever's gathering around, and be like, "Hey, you guys want to play a game?"
Oh god.
Why do you have to say it
Marcus-
like that?
Yeah!
But they're like, oh yeah, what game? What game?
It's called the 5-question game.
Five.
Okay, how do you
Never have
play?
I ever.
Oh my
We're all
god.
gonna we're all gonna sit down in a circle, hold hands, and I'm gonna call to someone, and we can ask it 5 questions.
Any questions or
Oh yeah, but they can only say like yes and no and whatnot. But they're really smart, so they're gonna know stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fun.
wait? Are we asking each other? Or are we asking someone else?
No, you guys come up. We're asking someone else. I'm calling into the
Philip
ether.
appears from behind him,
Ether.
and I just grab him his ear, and I'm like, "This?
Oh, you were gonna do fucking
God.
You're going to play Truth or Dare or Never Have I Ever, right? Not
No,
contact
that's
another plane."
It's no fun. Come on, we're just gonna ask some questions. Come on, guys. Let's sit down. Everybody gets a question. Right? Everybody gets one question.
I have a
Right.
question
will
I
not
really
stop
want to ask
you.
Guylif. I
Only
really
if
want to
we
ask a question.
what can go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eilif just puts their hands up, and it's just like, after this, if you're all not dead, get me for Never Have I Ever, and walks off to go find another thing of alcohol to chug.
Hey, I think I played that one.
Yeah. I guess who
Eilif is just one of those things of like, they are trying so hard not to just ruin the fun, but also, keep their friends alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're responsible.
We're
why not?
trying very hard to give Sedge an aneurysm.
No, Sedge is so conked out, I think, that it's just like,
Sedge is getting zooted.
Sedge is
Having a
asleep.
good time. Sedge is I'm gonna say Sedge is the same type of drunk I am.
Sleepy drunk?
I am not a sleepy drunk. I am a laugh at everything drunk.
Oh, a happy drunk. Gotcha.
That's funny.
That's true.
All right, yeah.
Justin, remember when we went to Bonefish Grill? You
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
I was drunk when I started laughing my ass off.
No, I knew how
Everything.
drunk you were when you started sidestepping
No,
like you're going
stop!
through a tight
Shut up!
corridor. We were in a big ass hallway. What are you doing?
Shut up!
Yeah.
It's recorded. It's here forever. It's gonna get posted on the internet.
Whoever wants to join, we get in a circle, we all hold hands, and I try to contact another plane and hopefully make this roll. That'd be great.
Yeah, a lot of several people do in fact join in. They do not seem to register the danger posed.
Of course. I
I
feel like
think
they're.
Halu is like tipsy drunk now.
If it goes through, I feel
Oh,
like it's
she
one of those
started
things
to
where
throw.
Marcus is like giggly, and he's like hunched over, but the moment it hits, he like straightens his back and he's like locked in, eyes shifting, or like his one eye lighting up or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Damn.
they're all like laughing and like, "Oh man, what question do you get asked? What question do you get asked?" And then they do that and they're like, "Hey, man, you okay?"
If you
You have
Hey,
summoned
you-
Nibblezap the Immortal. Yeah, Marcus probably said some shit like that. Everybody's like silent. He's like, "Nah, I'm sharing with you guys." Oh, thank God, I got 15 on the dot.
oh,
All right.
Oh no.
Are you trying to contact anyone in particular, or are you just throwing it out to the void?
I mean, I'm throwing it out to a void. I know it's a higher thing if I'm trying to contact someone in particular, or at least that's what we said. So this
Okay.
is out in the void, as random as this game, basically.
Okay. Let me roll a percentile. Because you have a particular connection to one individual. That would be
or two,
really funny.
possibly three.
It would be really funny if you got your patron.
Just a gaggle of drunk ants being like, "Do you like dick? What's your
Maybe.
panty size?"
Marcus comes back from this missing an arm because he annoyed the bookkeeper so
Oh
much.
God.
That's a very real consequence, to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was a laughter of fear. If I didn't laugh, I'd cry.
Now here's the real question: of which set of percentile dice do I use? Which one is feeling spicy?
Ooh, what if you roll one and then Justin rolls the other?
Nah, I got this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I really like the details of contact other plane.
What's the most teenager question I could ask? Honestly, I think it's gonna be the one of the examples I just said.
It's so
Sound like
me.
me, yes or no?
Oh my
Does
god!
it sound like me?
If Sed asks, "Does Yleth like me?" I will burst out fucking laughing.
I don't think they can
Not gonna
respond with is never. That'd be crazy.
Okay. All right. You hold hands, you contact this. This is technically all through like you cuz
Yeah.
you're mentally contacting. So you feel a connection be established.
All right, cool. I love how I'm basically just like a fucking
It's a
living
seance.
magic egg.
Yeah.
I'm a magic 8 ball is what I am, though. All right.
But everyone's like, "Is it working? Did we do it?"
Oh yeah, he's here.
Oh.
Who was it? Who was it?
Give me a question. I don't know. Someone cool, I'm guessing. Give me a question and I'll ask.
Wait, can they elaborate? How do they answer?
They can say it's like yes, no, unclear,
One-
stuff like that. Or they
Well-
can say a couple of words if they feel up to it or something.
So
depends on the
there's
person.
fucking magic 8-ball?
Yeah, but with gods.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's real.
There's like the risk. There's like the risk evaluation meter, and Helen's brain is trying to like process that statement. It doesn't go. So she's just like, shit, okay. What's their panties?
What a great question to start off with.
I told you it's going to be obnoxious.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey,
Oh, wise one. Pray chance, what is your panty size?
this is recorded. This is gonna be on the.
Me and my friends wish to
Internet
know what is your
forever.
panty size.
There is a pause for a minute, a long minute,
Gotta imagine this is like
Before-
left-hander.
before
I
you
think he's
get
checking. I
back.
think he's checking his drawer right now.
Before you get back, irrelevant.
Aww.
And Marcus, you know
Uh-oh.
that voice.
Oh no!
What?
No!
What?
I was
Can you
like,
hear me?
I was like, all right, 25% or below. 25% chance that it is the bookkeeper, and I rolled a 10.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Two times in
Yeah,
a fucking
sorry.
row.
I'm so sorry.
Two. I gotta see the bit through.
Yeah. all I-
Irrelevant.
I would like to request Blossom go last asking her question.
Oh my god.
Anybody else? Anybody else got a question for the guy?
Marcus is actively graying in front of our eyes.
Slowly getting more sober.
There is now this like pressure that wasn't there before. As
Hey. You know, and God, they don't have to all be silly. You know, you can ask some very insightful questions if you so wished. Just putting it out there.
Someone else go. I'm still thinking.
No, I think Hello is on to something.
Oh God, no.
I think Hello's on to something. We should ask. No, I can't say that. I shake.
Well, you have to
You
now.
have to now.
I'm not saying that.
You gotta
say it. Say it, coward.
I will type it. I'm not gonna say it out.
Okay,
Alright,
fair
you know
enough.
one of us is gonna say it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, this seems a bit much even for me.
Well, I guess we'll fucking find out.
Oh God.
No, please ask that. Please ask
Please.
that.
Oh no.
So sorry, Marcus might be dying.
Guys, I'm in the fetal position right now. Don't do this to me. Okay.
I already asked my question, so it's up to you, one of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Fine,
mean-
I'll ask it.
Who's to say Marcus doesn't edit when he asks the question?
yeah, this is all
Yeah.
mentally in theory.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, he could just like ask random shit and then say random shit, and we're all too
Yeah.
drunk to notice.
Marcus.
Mhm.
How big is their dick?
God, guys, I'm having like a clash of minds right now. Where yes, I could do the whole thing where I think it and then come up with some stupid ass shit. Oh God, but then just
Hey,
fucking
man.
saying it. Okay, all right.
It is up to you, my man. I am not going to judge either way because I was hoping it's just some random fucko and not
Yeah.
the fucking bookkeeper. But of course it's the fucking
Of
bookkeeper.
course, the dice tell a story.
The dice don't want to the fucking fun, apparently.
The
You
dice
know,
want to know how big that dick is. I'm just
I would be doing you guys all a disservice if I didn't see this through.
No,
Okay.
I
What
will
a
will
bro.
remember.
We'll
Is-
remember you for this sacrifice.
Might the last question be irrelevant because it don't fit? Do you have a big one?
You've been swinging it.
Is it like this? Hand gesture small. Like this.
Oh my god.
Um.
I'm so mad this session isn't happening in person.
God, can you imagine if this was session 69?
God.
It very well might be, honestly.
We need a good title for this when it
It's
hits
close.
YouTube.
But let's see here. Again, a long pause. And you feel, and as the answer comes through, you can feel that pressure increase.
Oh.
As he goes, irrelevant.
Aw.
Marcus is
Oh.
about to have a heart attack.
He didn't. He did not like that one. He said irrelevant again. You know what they,
Wes,
you know what they say though. Those that are hung, they keep them themselves or whatever. Him trying to, like, hey bookkeeper, I bet you got a big one. You're a cool guy or whatever.
You know, if he's
Tyler fucking
refusing to
appears
talk
at that
about
and
it,
it's just like the what?
if he's refusing to talk about it, it probably means it's huge.
Yeah.
are really small.
Oh, really small.
Absolute door stopper.
No. I'm whoever we're contacting, small, non-existent.
No, I wouldn't say that. No. I'm
He's a
getting a very,
Kendall.
I'm very
Said
much.
he's a Kendall.
I'm very much getting a very cool, nonchalant aura here. Okay. He's very cool. Do you guys have any questions? He turns to Marcus. Turns to the others in the group, maybe.
I think, let's see here. One guy will shout out. Let's see what question will he ask. Is he single?
That is so good.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fear, mad respect.
I respect that. Might not be your type though. But,
All right, that's question 3.
all right, wait, I have to ask that. How do I phrase it?
Is the bookkeeper single?
You've made wise one. You've made quite an impression. Are you? Are you single? Do you have a rotation going on? Are you free?
Are you 30
free
and
tonight?
flirty?
Are you down to clown?
You up?
Bro, he's just gonna get disintegrated on the spot.
And then you get back once more irrelevant.
I think we get some mad bitches.
I think Halu like pats the person on the shoulder. It's just like, it's okay. There's other eldritch horrors in the sea.
Yeah, I guess.
Anybody else have a question? I got 2 more.
Does the other elf or half elf ask any questions?
Let's
Anybody
see
else in the
here.
Nick group?
Let's see here. What's a dumb question?
What's your shoe size?
That's the question I asked.
Yeah, that's just dick size again.
Do you like long walks on the beach?
What's your favorite?
You like
Wait,
pina
do you like
What's your
coladas?
favorite color?
I did
Green,
think about that one
obviously, next
legitimately.
Would you eat a human? A humanoid,
was that?
actually. Would you eat a humanoid? What's your opinion on
Ooh.
cannibalism?
I don't know. I kind of like that color question. That might be nice to ask.
Hey, you already got a such.
Yeah. Let's ask.
Wait, no, I also want to know that question too. Oh, fuck, I can't decide.
Flip coin.
Oh God, would you please? You have a coin in front of you. Don't you?
I will. Why don't you declare it? Which one is heads? Which one is tails?
Let's say head's the humanoid question because my head's gonna be off my body if I ask something like that. So yeah, tails the other.
Okay, let's flip this coin. Whoop. Ah.
Let's flip this coin.
The elf speaks up. Actually, yeah, let's do the humanoid one.
Oh fuck! I thought I was gonna get off with a nice, easy question. He's gonna be like, "Oh, thanks for asking, purple." Hey, that's me. No, yeah, that's too.
Yeah, the whole group. Yeah.
Just wondering, and no hate if it's yes, but do you like eating humanoids? Like maybe like in a big old lasagna or
there is a pause, and again that pressure increases as he says, on occasion.
Okay, but that means canonically he eats people in a lasagna.
Garfield!
he said the first time I didn't hear in irrelevant, he said on occasion. So yeah, I guess
One of them shouts, "Hot!"
Yeah, I pointed at the guy who asked that last question. Looks like you got a chance.
I love this person.
Uh,
All right, last question.
oh, Marcus, I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do I have a soul?
Oh
dear lord.
Well, why are you gonna ask a question like that?
Well, like, because I don't know, and you don't know, but maybe this eldritch being knows. For like showsies.
That's a point. I think you do. Cause
I don't. But when I was dead, it was like black and empty.
Isn't that how it goes?
No.
But like,
Oh.
Are you sure you don't want to ask something a little bit more fun? You know, let's see.
No.
No.
No. No.
God damn. Fuck you, kid. I swear to God.
I take pleasure in your suffering.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh God, that is an actual useful question, though. Fuck. I don't know if I should act like I'm asking it, but asking something else. Ask it, but then not give you the answer you're looking for, depending on what I hear.
Don't be a fucking coward, Justin.
God
Don't be a
damn it.
You
No.
said you'd commit to the bit.
Oh, God, yeah, you got fuck. Fuck
Don't
you
be a
too,
coward.
Who's not
Okay.
it?
Does
Hey man, I'm very rarely like this. I'm usually on your side with these things.
does Blossom have a soul?
I think the pressure eases just a bit
no.
as you ask a legitimately interesting question. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think the answer that comes back after a moment is maybe
Wait, can I ask something? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, go ahead. What are you asking?
I was gonna ask if you could DM me it, but you already started. So
No,
it's a
well,
little
I only got about halfway through what I was gonna say, so I will still
'Cause-
DM you it.
yeah. If we're going off the logic of only Marcus is hearing and asking these questions, I think it would be interesting. I'm sorry for cutting you off, though.
No, you're good.
At me, that was my fun.
Oh. Spicy.
Hi, thank you for popping.
Spicy.
Spicy. God, what should I say?
Well, does she?
He's really thinking about it right now. Hold up. It's a good question.
He's looking into his like
Yeah.
eldritch evil. I don't know if he's evil or not.
He's in his like god recliner and he's got like
Yeah, he's checking Soul Yelp.
Soul pages.
What? Soul pages.
That's pretty good. He's looking in the like sending book for souls.
Oh wait, he's starting. What? Ah, what? He says there's someone at his door. Fuck. He can't. Oh, he's gone.
What?
Oh,
What? Oh.
maybe God's good tea time.
Maybe he had food coming or something.
I really wanted to
He had to
know.
get his fantasy DoorDash. That's a single humanoid
Mar-
salad.
Mark is trying his best to shift things over. He turns back over to that one guy in the back. He's like, "He said irrelevant, but I was getting some vibes. I'm not gonna lie."
You're not just saying that.
No. I think he sees all. I think he was definitely checking you out.
Oh man, that's good to hear.
Stay strong, buddy.
Look, man, my last Eldritch being left me, and I was left me high and dry.
All right, I want to spend the next hour listening to this guy talk about this breakup.
Yeah,
We're
I
all-
think everyone. I know how Lou would be hanging on his every word. Just like full girl gossip sesh.
It's one of those late night deep talks with him, like, "Hey, you deserve better." Like, he only gave you 2 questions rather than 5. Like, come on, stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But Justin,
Yes.
for asking 4 stupid questions and 1 interesting, you'll have disadvantage on that con save for the next 3 days.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my god.
It could have
Because I've
been
been
worse.
because I've been rolling so well. I can take it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Famous last words.
Yeah. I think Blossom's still bummed by not getting an answer to her question, which she thought was really good. I think she just gets up, goes over next to Ylif, and starts drinking some of the
Yeah, no,
The,
I love
like-
it's just in the process of heavily making out with Torian and Nick at the same time.
Oh, for real? That was a joke.
Yeah, I was about to be like, tonight just got way more interesting. Fucking
Whoa.
shit.
This party's getting crazy.
Oh, Ylif, can I join in?
I would not be doing that.
Mhm.
As
I-
funny as it would be, Ylif, in fact, not doing that.
Is Ilif just
if-
watching this whole thing from the drinks table?
Kinda, Ilif. I didn't want to ruin the mood, but Ilif feels like a very melancholy drunk. Like obviously, like the one of the other times they got drunk, they had a lot of fun, but that was when they were with Sedge and like not as much shit was going on, and they're
Yeah.
still not drunk. Like they are still just not drunk. I need to make another con save, but they're not 20s carrying them through.
Oh
I'm
yeah, gotta
hating
make
it.
that the next one.
That is a 22.
Damn.
You are. I will say this. That nat 20, like you powered through that first drink. No, first couple of drinks, no problem. We can say this one is a disadvantage because you just. It's one of those like. It's possible that it just hits all at once, or
That is
you
true.
just keep going.
That is the same thing. I rolled the same number.
Oh my god.
Ilif can't get drunk.
You're not sure what it is.
Ilif's a
but
monk.
Ilif has too much
Apparently he's a
anxiety to be drunk.
yeah, you're not sure what it is, but you were just
I think
not
they're
drunk.
definitely inebriated. They're just not feeling it in a way that's fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like, they're the lethargic, the slow thinking, but they're not. They're still conscious enough to be aware that they are not as drunk as they'd like to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're kind of just sitting here thinking about all of the anxiety, and because this is, I think, actually the first time we've done a big celebration with like alcohol and
Mhm.
stuff involved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking right.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time in Brokenstone, but that was way... that was a while ago.
And I
a
wasn't
long
there.
time ago.
And I wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, you were.
Oh.
In Brokenstone? Yeah, Ilif was
Oh.
there.
That was when some stuff with your echo started
Right.
happening.
Right, no, that was in Astrazealing. We've done two. One in Brokenstone where Marcus got on the roof, and then one in Astrazealing where shit started happening with my echo.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ilif is just a little bit high strung to actually get drunk right now, and they're not doing elf tea. Oh.
Yeah. This is not a good night for Ilif.
No.
I think Blossom stumbles
They're
over.
hitting the triggering, and they're trying very hard not to be a buzzkill.
Mm-hmm. Blossom stumbles over a little pouty from the whole question circles and starts
And I will
pouring
kind of just
herself.
wrap my arms
a
around
shot of
her to make sure she
moonshine.
doesn't fucking fall over.
I'm good. I'm good.
So I want to give you a hug, so you're getting a hug.
I love hugs. And then I do the shot of the the werewolf moonshine, and then I hug Ilif back.
I'll just kind of hold her up. I'm taller. She is just being carried now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, how was your game? How was your fun game?
Well, we asked a bunch of stupid questions to an eldritch being, I don't know who. Like, what's your shoe size? What's your favorite color? How big are your panties? But then I tried to ask, like, a really good, insightful question that I've been thinking about for a bit. And then it didn't get answers.
What
Maybe it was
the
just a
question?
stupid question. Well, do I have a soul?
I live stone
Not like,
cold
do you-
sober.
Not
Oh,
like,
yeah.
do you think I have a soul, or like, am I a good person? Because, like, yes, but like, do I literally have a soul where if I, expired again, would I go to like the Nine Hells or Mount Celestia?
From what I understand, this is a Sedge question, a rhetoric question, really. But from what I understand, to be revived, you need a soul. So you do have one.
though?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, do you have a soul?
I gently pat Blossom and I'm like, Blossom, you remember my whole problem right now is that my soul's all fractured, right? The echoes.
The second you, yeah. There's still one in my head. So are there 3 yous now? Do you have 3 souls? Because there's one in my head, and then there's the one that you had in the snow earlier, and then there's you.
They're all me, and they're all just bits of my soul I've broken off.
Whoa.
Temporarily or, I guess permanently with the one in your head.
Do you want this one back? And she like points to her temple. Do you want this one back?
No, I'm happy
Okay.
keeping you company and safe.
Okay. I like having you around. In my head.
I like being around. I've missed you.
I missed you too. Your echo isn't as fun of a dancer as you are, though.
This is very fun. And she starts swaying in Ilif's arms.
Like, I'm just letting her, and I'm like, I am not a good dancer myself, so the echo is a good representation of my skills.
Have you ever been to a bowl?
Yes. Many times.
Do you want to dance?
Sure. I mean, I never danced at the balls. I was a guard.
Well, it's really easy. You just take one step, and then another step, and then another step, and then somewhere in there you do a spin, or a dip, or you change partners.
I will
Sometimes
attempt
you
to
can't.
dance.
All right, just put your arms like this and follow my lead.
And I'm just gonna
Okay.
start trying to waltz with Ilif, or like do a foxtrot with Ilif.
That's a hard dance to do in general,
Yeah.
and even harder to do drunk.
Yeah.
I will attempt.
I will probably say that, like, I'm not gonna even have you roll because you're drunk as shit, Blossom. And you don't really know the
Yeah.
dance, Isla.
I think genuinely Blossom is like blacked out at this moment.
Yeah.
I think she's genuinely blacked out.
Roll an acrobatics roll or deck save would be funny. Of just, do I
Yeah.
manage to keep us from falling to the ground?
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a deck save.
Just truly, do I manage to keep us from collapsing into the ground?
Yeah, both of you do a deck
That is
save.
a 15 plus 3 for 18. You know, the positive if Blossom falls. Okay, if Blossom fails, then I'll roll again to be at disadvantage because that is weight pulling me down.
Okay, you roll. What'd you get?
Am
Like,
I
she does-
also rolling?
I said both of you roll.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'm
she
gonna
doesn't
roll.
weigh, like a handful of grapes.
I'm gonna roll
That's true.
acrobatics because I'm trying to show off, not really keep myself from falling.
Okay.
But also, I am, even though I am not feeling the drunkenness, I am drunk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a 21.
Okay. So I'll say on 21. Because again, you are drunk. This isn't so much to see if you can do it successfully, and more, can you do it without like tripping over yourself?
Mhm.
And there's a couple of moments where you think like Isla, you worry that she's going to trip, and Blossom, you have a moment of like, oh, your feet almost catch, but you keep yourself upright. And there is a surprising amount of grace for doing it drunk, even if it is a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Lopsided foxtrot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I will say, that deck save means that you don't know the dance, and your dance partner is just swaying a little bit, so you don't fall, thankfully.
Thank God. You know, I'll take not falling.
Yeah.
And then I kind of give Blossom a spin at my best attempt for a spin. And then I'm just like kind of gently push her towards Marcus, and I'm like, you should go dance with your boyfriend.
Okay.
Marcus would probably be up to something. Actually, I wanted to ask you a god question real quick.
Okay.
This I already know the answer to this, but I want to know what your ruling is on this. Could I make an elemental out of alcohol?
Oh my god.
In theory, yeah.
Because I would never forget the party where there's a fucking like beer elemental, whatever, trotting around, filling people's fucking glasses and shit. You know what I mean?
With itself, the nature
Yeah.
of consumption.
I have a theory about this. Hear me out. It's an
Behavior.
air elemental based on the rate of evaporation of the alcohol.
Okay. I do want to point something out about Conjure Elemental, which is that it does require concentration. You are drunk. So
As
I
long,
kill
as long,
everyone at the party by
as-
having a
as
raging
long as I
elemental going.
hold it for an hour, we're fine. Am I drunk enough that I can't concentrate, or is it more like, am I gonna pass out over the next hour?
I think I would have you, if you are still drinking over the course of the next hour, I will make you continue having con saves to see how you can handle whether or not you pass out. Every so often, I might have you make a concentration check, because I can't imagine concentrating on anything is very easy when you're drunk off your gourd.
Are you saying I have to make the concentration check if I continue to drink, or just in general?
In general.
Mm,
I won't have you make it very often, like, maybe 4 times over the course of the hour, like every 15 minutes, effectively. But if you continue to drink, I will have you make a check to see if you pass out or not.
Gotcha. And I just need to beat a 10, right?
Yeah, in theory.
I do have Warcaster. You know what, man?
Okay, Warcaster would not apply in this instance. You have advantage on con saves that you make to maintain your concentration on a spell when you take damage.
Oh, yes. God, this is hard because 4 checks. The possibility of me going under a 10 is very high.
I don't know. We've already had a lot of fun.
Okay, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
want to end up killing people tonight. Okay.
I do want to specify that this is coming from someone who doesn't drink, so I don't super know. But from my, from what I've generally seen and stuff, it feels like it would be hard to maintain concentration on something.
No,
when you're
that's wrong.
drunk.
That's right.
No,
No,
yeah,
you're right.
absolutely. Like the rate at which you forget what's going is extremely high in that scenario.
No, definitely.
So it's totally realistic that you could just forget you're concentrating on something and lose it.
That is true. So I will not be doing that because I guarantee you, out of those 4 checks, I'm gonna fail at least once, and people are not gonna have a fun time. So, let's not do it.
It goes from really cool to really scary real fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So you decide not to do that. Yeah.
Caleb's gonna go check on Sedge. Make sure he's alive on the ground.
I feel like at this point, Sedge has sat up and is just kind of like nursing another drink while leaning up against a tree, and Porsche is beside him. I don't know, eating like apples or some shit.
Eating boozy apples. I'm joking.
No, I think
Oh
Porsche
my
is an
God.
angry drunk, and angry Porsche needs a lot of dead people.
Oh my god.
No.
I think
no.
I think people keep trying to offer Porsche like an apple, a boozy apple, or something, and you as Sedge have to keep smacking it as their hands, which with a bunch of drunk people, tell me if this is not what's happening, but to a bunch of drunk people, this has become a game.
Oh no, absolutely. It's just like, do you want to fucking die? Do you want to get your head kicked in by hooves? Is that what you want?
I mean, if the shoe fits.
It's
Rolled a
for-
19
for-
on my con save again.
You are
Should've been
miserable.
real quick.
Should I
Is
roll
that with
another
is that with
con?
disadvantage as well? Yeah, go ahead and roll another.
Get drunk
Come on, Eileen.
19. I can't.
You're cruising.
I think Halu's like also not. I think she's probably acting more drunk than she actually is, just because of the energy.
Right.
It's like one of those like things, but
Yeah.
I think she's generally fine.
And what was that, Island?
19.
All right. What I will say, generally, how I tend to do sort of these sorts of checks, especially when it comes to drinking alcohol, is that every subsequent roll, is the DC increases because you are getting drunker and drunker and drunker. You have just cleared that one, so, presumably on the next one, you're gonna have a bad time.
Hopefully.
But
Hopefully.
I see Eilif approaching, and Sedge gives an extremely disarming smile. Like, Sedge has not smiled like this since probably the last time they were drunk.
This is
Directed
Eilif's reaction to that.
at Eilif.
Hi, Sedge.
Hi. Are you sitting down? Please sit down. I miss you.
Hi. I missed you too. I was just getting a drink.
Yes, right. I not indulged like this in a while.
Sit down with me, and we'll kind of hold his hand and pull him down to sit down.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw
No.
to see if I fall, because your
Dear
boy is
boy.
not very. What is that? Shit. 11. DM.
Oh, no.
Okay, 11. And you're pretty damn drunk.
Yeah.
This is not a graceful. You do not go down gracefully.
Aw. That's fair.
And I've been like, oh shit, and kind of try to catch him as he's not so gracefully falling.
Oh, I'm good. I swear.
I think you're a little drunk, Sedge.
I also think I'm a little drunk. And Sedge is gonna put his head on Eilif's shoulder, and he's gonna say, I don't care, as long as I'm with you.
That's really. I feel the same, even though I'm not really feeling the alcohol right now.
Yeah, that's what's even in this stuff. This is the strongest alcohol I've tasted.
Moonshine.
in a-
It's backcountry moonshine. It goes.
And Sedge's eyes light up. He's like, oh, home distilleries. And for the next 10 minutes, he goes on about distilleries and different
Eilif
brewing
is
methods
just
that
looking at
happen in
Sedge
Candle
with like
Creek.
the most like adoration, love puppy eyes.
Hard eyes.
Yeah, and it's just like kind of not thinking, because this is one of those things of, even since I barely passed, it's like they're starting to feel it and they're like inebriated and stuff. It's just like, I love you so much, Sedge.
I love you. You
just
make
know
me
so
feel
many
calm.
things. Oh, you make me feel brave and happy and safe.
Good.
Mean a lot to me, Athildon.
I don't know where I'd be without you.
I think you'd be fine, but I'm glad I'm here with you.
And I feel like Sedge just curls closer to Ylith and just kind of stops talking.
Ylith continues to talk and it's just like, I want to wax poetic for a second, even though I'm not great at it. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm pretty sure I look at you like you've hung the moon and stars sometimes. And I wish you saw that about yourself, about how I see just what you're capable of doing and who you are as a person. And I love your jokes and the way you tell the poetry you write and read, and the pranks you get up to, even though you don't do it that often, and you indulge all of our silliness. The way you're protective of everyone you care about, even though I wish you protect yourself a little bit more. But I think you, Athildon, deserve recognition just as much as Sedge Thistle's strike is going to. And I hope you know that. Because I love you, Sedge, Athildon, every bit of you who you are. Angry Dragon Mark and all.
Nor to me. I do think Sedge. Yeah, I do think Sedge, like near the end there, did fall asleep. I think he just liked hearing your voice. He was fucking zooted.
Oh. And then Ylith just kind of quietly is like, and I hope I don't have to leave once we're done everything.
Hi. You're not allowed on the couch. Remember that.
You sit with that.
And, yeah, and just sits there playing with Sedge's hair.
And I don't know if this will feel like it'll break the moment, but do you continue drinking? Do you want to make another con save?
Yeah, no, I am continuing to drink. Let's see how this goes. 10. Nope, 11.
It hits you like a fucking freight train.
Oh, there it is, finally. Why is it now? Oh. Oh. Honk, me.
Collapse over Sedge's body. Fucking black.
And it's just, I think they're leaning against a tree. Like, Ylith's back would have been kind of against a tree, so they're like, not gonna suffocate.
Yeah.
That's a mood.
But just like arms around like his waist, like keeping him close. They have become a koala bear.
Mm-hmm.
He's not allowed to move.
You and Sedge are out for the night. Was there anything else, or are the rest of you gradually finding your way to sleep in one way, shape, or form?
I might have one last thing, but I'll let anybody else do what they have to do before I do that.
What? I just came back from running to the bathroom. What did I miss?
Ilif and Sedge have blacked out for the night.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So I was asking if anyone else wanted to do anything, or are people gradually finding their way to sleep in some way, shape, or form?
Hello, we'll go to bed.
I know Ilif passed Blossom off to Marcus to keep dancing. At some point after the elf story. I think it's like the music starting to wind down. They're kind of slow dancing in the firelight, and Blossom's head is on his chest, and she just asks, "You answer my question?"
Huh, what was that?
And for the seance thing, why didn't they answer my question?
I don't know. You know these guys. Fickle beans. Even you have one inside you. They're complicated.
Yeah. What would your answer if do you think I have a soul?
Of course you do. I know because I feel like it's tied to mine.
You say the sweetest things sometimes.
Damn, may I make a deception roll?
Sure, yeah.
In statement.
Oh no.
I love hearing
What?
it through Moss's mic before you got close enough to yours.
Here's the thing with my mic is that somehow it will pick up Moss from across the room, but not pick up me.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
make a
man.
drunken insight check.
11
with
plus
disadvantage.
9.
Yeah.
Hold on. Really quick. You're also drunk? Marcus?
Yeah, but I haven't been drinking since the bookkeeper thing. But I'll do it at disadvantage if you
with
think I'm drunk
disadvantage.
enough. All right, fair enough.
Cocked. Okay, natural 19 for the first one. 11 for the second one, plus 5. So 16 is the
My
highest.
second roll was higher by a couple, so I have to stick with the 20, the 11 plus 9.
You're too drunk to notice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for Blossom to fade away into that weird little half trance, half sleeping thing that you probably get when you're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that she's tucked in. I wish Marcus could follow, but he has a lot on his mind after this
Poor
this
bastard.
recent little game here. Plus, all his friends are knocked out, so he's kind of like, well, we didn't really establish watches or anything. Not like it's a big deal with all these people here, but since there's at least 2 of us here that are being hunted nearby, might as well stay up even in my half drunk state and watch over the camp as best I can. Thinking over that last question and what I heard.
Okay.
And you said we're pretty much like, what, we're like half a day away from Neverwinter, or is it like we're gonna be there by
tomorrow
morning?
You're gonna roll into Neverwinter.
God, oh great,
Like,
okay.
Before, like, around brunch time.
Huh. There is one. I have one last spell slot, so I want to be as useful as I can be. Get word ahead that we're actually coming. So, besides Bugsy knowing, there's someone else that should probably know, that being Pell.
Oh, okay.
He's probably asleep, so you know what? I'm gonna try to just contact him in a dream, and be like, "Hey, buddy, we're coming by.
Okay.
See how he's doing."
Yeah. I think you Do you do anything to shape the dream, or do you let it just be his dream?
Good question. I'm gonna say I'm gonna let it just be his dream. I'm just gonna plop in there.
Okay. I think what you dream, the dream you stumble into, as you focus on Pell, is you're back in the Neverwinter Woods, in Falcon's compound, his hunting lodge. Specifically, you're in the dining room again. And there looks to be the remains of some meal, lunch, dinner, whatever, set for 3. With Pell, you appear in this dining room and you look over and you see this table, and from another room you see Pell come in and start gathering plates, with like a smile on his face before he looks up and sees you. And there's a look of sort of surprise as he puts the plates down and uses his hands to sign. Marcus, I didn't expect to see you here.
I hope you have an extra plate for me. What are we having?
Some roast duck. Pell caught it this morning.
That actually sounds wonderful right about now. I had quite a night. I could use something that filling.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, adult stuff. How you been?
Looks around, says, good. Getting excited for the festival. Or not really. Gonna roll that back a little bit. The festival's started yesterday. It's been really fun and exciting so far. Will you all be returning soon?
It's actually why I dropped in. I want to let you know that we're going to be there tomorrow morning.
That's great. Should I meet you somewhere? I have something to give you all.
Yeah. Do you remember where the nest is?
He laughs. He goes, I know where the nest is, yes.
Oh, great. You have some really good memory then. Yeah, why, how about you meet us there? Have to check in on the little Rugrats anyway, so seems like a good spot. Hidden away.
I can do that.
How's the farm life been treating you? All right, that's where you are right now, farm.
Yeah, not so different from my time with Falcon. Kind of miss those days, as you can see. Having a lot of fun learning what it's like to attend to a field and to a farm.
Yeah, it's good work. Building your bones. Work with purpose. Happy you're having a nice time there and that you're safe. But yeah, we should be there tomorrow morning. I can't say that we're going to be there for very long. But just let the Harpers know if you can, just in case there's anything we need to know. And if there's anything that you need before we make it, I'd like to know that as well.
Just that you all are safe.
Believe it or not, we're coming back all in one piece somehow.
I'm glad. I'm really glad. I would feel terrible if you all got hurt out there.
No, you know us. Nothing bad ever happens to us. I'll see you soon now. Maybe we'll get some duck.
I look forward to seeing you all.
We look forward to seeing you too. I'll make sure to let everybody know you said hi. You enjoy your meal though.
You enjoy your adult stuff.
The word is a drunken stupor, and I will very much. I'll see you around.
And you can end the dream as he smiles and waves as it comes to an end.
Yeah, give my head a little shake, rub out my little face, probably splash some cold water, try my best to sober myself up as I park up somewhere and just watch the camp as everybody's snoring. Who's the loudest snorer in the party? Just wondering.
Probably hello.
I could
I
see
think
that.
this. Actually, you know what? You know what? Maybe it changed. Maybe she's quieter now.
I mean, she has been living with someone for
I think
what?
it should be Blossom.
I think on a normal night, I think it would be Hello. I think on a drunken night, it's a toss-up between Sedge and Blossom.
That makes sense. Park up and watch the night melt away.
Yeah. The party winds down. Your party has turned in for the night. And you all can gain the benefits of a long rest. Although you have some gnarly hangovers. But that is a good place to end it.
No, I wanted to get to Neverwinter so bad.
It's midnight, and
I know.
I am tired.
We've been going for about 3 hours.
We did go long.
Yeah.
No. I
Wanna go
am
ahead and stop the
tired.
recording?
Like,